You all know what day it is today. It is, of course, it's not Monday. No, it's not Tuesday. It's unfortunately not Waifu Wednesday. In fact, it is the greatest day of all. It is none other than Sunday, which only means one possible thing. You know, as those of you who are maybe a bit religious, you might think, ah yes, Sunday, the day of the Lord. Well, to others, they would say, ah, Sunday, the day of gambling. That is what we're all here for, after all. What better way to spend a Sunday than on gambling on some balls rolling around some racetracks? Hello though, as well, to Never Gonna Give You Up and How to Fix. Never Gonna Give You Up, as always, getting the very first redeem, meaning that you get a bonus 5 points for the races today. Again, that is yet to prove helpful to absolutely anyone so far in the, September, October, in the almost 4 months of these races. Nobody has won yet thanks to that first redeem. But you know what? It's a new year. Who knows? Maybe this could be the change needed. A new year, a new style of rigging, some might say. But now though, let's head on over to the screen over here. So, as I said, it is of course a new year, which means that there's of course going to be some new marbles. We're gonna have to say goodbye to good old, what was it, the reindeer, as well as Saint Nick from last time around. And thank you for reminding me to drink water, Wise. It's funny enough, I have had to drink so much water the past few days because yesterday it was blistering hot. It was, I think, 34 degrees Celsius in the middle of the day. And even at like nighttime, at 2 o'clock in the morning, this morning, it was still 26 degrees Celsius. It is absolutely scalding out there today. And maybe that means that the horses are going to be sweating on the track. It's going to be a very sticky, sweaty track today. But hello though to you too, Wise. So, as I was saying, well, maybe before I introduce the 12 lucky contestants today, let me go ahead and go over the rules one more time in case there's anybody here who has forgotten the rules. The rules are as follows. There will be a set of 8 races in a circuit, and before each race, you'll be able to bet on one single horse or marble. Now, you will earn points depending on where your horse places. Of note, you can see at the bottom of the screen there, you do not use the exclamation point play command. Instead, you will not be the ones racing. It is the horses that will be racing for you, and you must simply place your bet on which one you think will perform well. If the horse you bet on comes in first place, you will earn 10 points. If they come in second place, you will earn 9 points. Coming in third place earns you 8 points, and so on and so forth, up until 10th place, where you earn only 1 single point. Now, if you come in with a 11th or 12th place, or you get a DNF, you will earn 0 points whatsoever. Then, after those 12, or after the 8 races, the gambler with the most points will win the coveted prize. That prize, of course, being a gifted sub to any channel that they want, no matter who it is. They could even be an offline channel, somebody that's streaming right now, somebody that isn't streaming, VTuber, non-VTuber, anyone you want. So with those rules out of the way, let me quickly... Did I remember to update the horse names? Let me have a look and see. Now is the moment of truth. Did I prepare enough in advance? Okay, I did. Thankfully, I did. So, like I said, new year means a new set of horses. It is no longer December. It is no longer Christmas time. We can no longer have the reindeer and Saint Nick as our horses. Instead, today, the horses today are as follows. starting in the top left-hand corner, we have the rooster, and then a dog, followed by the pig, the rat, the ox, and the tiger. On the right-hand side, we have running down from the top to the bottom, we have the rabbit, the dragon, the snake, the horse, the goat, and last but not least, returning once more to the monkey. In case you couldn't tell, this is indeed inspired by the Chinese zodiac. So some might say that this is a little bit of a farm going on here. Instead of, it's not the horse races anymore, it is now just the zoo. It's a zoo race. But let's see, we already have the bets coming in. So let's have a look and see. Wise, the AI. Are you placing a wise bet using that AI to calculate who is the best option for you? Let's have a look and see. Wise is betting on the rooster. And who else is there? Bodega. Welcome, Bodega. You are betting on... Oh. As expected, Bodega is betting on the rat. Betting on herself, if you will. I accidentally typed in rat with 2 R's as well. Let's see, next up. How to Fix is betting on the goat. Ooh, who knows? Maybe the greatest of all time? Could the goat be indeed the goat today? For How to Fix. After that, it is never going to give you up betting on the tiger. It is the year of the tiger. That could be a buff for the tiger, after all. And let's see. N4, you are betting on the monkey. Welcome, N4, by the way. N4, K40, betting on the monkey. Once again, returning to the monkey. I wonder why. Yeah, it's curious. Why would Bodega choose the rat of all things? With such enthusiasm and vigor as well. It's truly a wonder that we will never be able to know for sure. Who knows? Maybe it's... I mean, there is the... What is it? The rat race as well. That is also a very common thing. And Russian Bro is betting on none. Russian Bro is just here to spectate and watch as the carnage unfolds between all of these animals as they duke it out, racing down these racetracks. You're broke, send help. I mean, listen, Russian Bro. When you're broke, what happens when you're broke? You have no money. You are in dire need of money. What better way to get money, though, than to gamble? What if you're broke, you have literally nothing left to lose. So why not take a gamble? Please, also, I should point out, don't take that as real advice. You probably shouldn't gamble if you're or actually broke. And the rooster talisman granted levitation. Oh yeah, from the Jackie Chan Adventures. Oh my goodness, what a throwback. My childhood shows. What were the other talismans? I forget. Or obviously the talismans are just the other zodiac signs, but I forgot what all they granted and stuff like that. Which one was the... Surely the horse was the one that granted speed? Surely the horse would be the one to go for. I'm honestly surprised that nobody here is voting for the horse. After all, it is the horse races. You would think that the horse is knowledgeable in this area. Or maybe dogs, I suppose. Because there are the dog races, right? Where they have the stuffed rabbit going around the track and the dogs chase after them. And let's see, Demon King Ruzo, you are betting on the dragon. After that, welcome the Demon King Ruzo and as well Zeria, the king of the jumping, betting on the tiger. Maybe that buff will help you out, Zeria. Let's see, Demon King Ruzo is betting on the dragon. Zeria is betting on the tiger as well. And the pig granted laser vision. I mean, of course it would. I mean, it's a pig, obviously. We bet on the horse every time it's boring. Oh, that's true. That is true. But who knows? That means that the horse could be the underdog. Or, in fact, would the dog be the underdog? I can't tell. Yes. I hope, Demon King, that you didn't bet on Dragon purely for the joke of saying Dragon D's nuts. I really hope not. That would be that'd be quite the long play. And yeah, maybe, you know, you've claimed your crown in Jump King. Maybe you can claim your crown at the horses today as well, Zeria. And, horse was regeneration. And the rabbit was a speed. Again, I'm surprised that nobody's betting for the rabbit after all. Yeah, the rare character, let's go. Yeah, so far, you're the only one to bet on the dragon. I'm surprised. Dragons, I mean, when you think of the Chinese zodiac, out of all of these, they're all, you know, regular numbers. A rooster, a dog, a horse, a monkey, and then you have a dragon. I remember I was annoyed when I learned about the Chinese zodiac and I found out that I was not born in the year of the dragon. I was so sad. I'm like, oh man, why couldn't I be a dragon? out of all the 12 animals, you have a dragon and only one person had the... only the one coolest person here was able to man up and take the dragon as their choice today. And yeah, imagine not being a dragon. The dragon is arguably one of the most powerful forms out there. And the tiger's winning easy. Well, we'll find out, Zeria. We'll find out if the tiger will win. I mean, tigers are... It's not a cheetah. A cheetah would definitely be one of the big cats that would tear up the track. But who knows? Maybe the tiger can, instead of winning through speed, just tear down the rest of the competition. Take a sip of water though. Yeah, imagine not timing it so that your kid comes out in the exact year that they can become a dragon. Waiting, if you miss that, you can only ever have a kid every 12 years to make sure that you get a dragon. I'm actually curious though, out of the people that are voting, who of you here are voting based on your own actual zodiac sign? Or are you just thinking, I like that cool animal, I'm voting for that one? Honestly, never gonna give you up. Just trying to channel the power of Shimada Tiger to come in here and see if that will somehow boost up the tiger itself. Because I will say, like again, these are based on the years, so there is a chance that it being the year of the tiger 2022, there could be a silent buff or a silent rigging going on in the background that makes the tiger win more or not. You'll not dox yourself. I mean, how to fix... You say doxing. You realize that there is a lot of years. I mean, to be fair, if you say that you're like a tiger, that means that you're either born this year, 12 years ago, or 24 years ago. It's a very wide range. Voting on the actual zodiac sign. All you're rats, so you chose the monkey. Ooh, interesting. Some like reverse psychology going on here. And welcome, Escadon. Another person coming in here betting on the tiger. Like I said, it is the year of the tiger. It is very topical to want to vote for the tiger after all. And Latanya as well. Everybody is betting on the tiger. It is going to be a very interesting result at the end of the day. Either there's going to be an upset where one single person wins, or all of the tigers are all going to be in one mosh pit at the end. It's what... Wait, what is that? What is that Netflix show? The Tiger King or the Tiger Queen? But welcome, Latanya. That is another tiger bet. Okay, wow. Already, Latanya, you came in, what? Not even a minute ago, and you're already wanting to change your bet from the tiger to somebody else. I mean, you can, but let it be known that everybody will frown on you for deciding to change up. Where is your honor? Where is your dignity? Changing in less than a minute. Let's see, instead you're choosing the monkey. You are returning to monkey, Latanya. You don't want to share the bets with the normies. Careful now, they're gonna have your head on the stake for that. But let's see, yeah, you are now sharing it with N4. You are no longer alone. In fact, the only ones that have absolutely nobody betting on them are, if I'm not mistaken, the dog, the pig, the ox, the rabbit, the snake, the horse, and the goat. But who knows, maybe the monkey bros can work out a bit better than the tiger bros. You know, what is it? What is it saying? Apes strong together. Latanya and N4 can be those two apes that work together to create the planet of the apes and overthrow everybody else. But let's have a look and see then. Let's move over onto the racetrack. So, we are going to be doing a Grand Prix, of course, with 8 random standard maps. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, change the 12 simulation and 8 maps, of course. And let's select our 8 maps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I know Portal Purgatory is not one that we should do. And Haunted Hills is also a bit of a cursed one, so let's do another 2. There we go, that should be fine. That's Horsey Hen in your books. I mean, isn't everybody technically committing Horsey Hen? Because we are all... Nobody here is betting on the horse. Everybody is betting on an animal that isn't the horse. The one that this is all based around, the horse itself, doesn't have a single person voting for them. Do we not feel an ounce of sadness, an ounce of regret for that? We really should all feel ashamed for that. Let's have a look then. Let's move over onto the first track, onto the factory. But first, obviously, let's have a look at our standings here. We have on the far left-hand side the ox, followed by the pig, and there the horse. Will the horse be the one to prove to you all why it is called horse racing and not ox racing or pig racing? We can only find out. Then next up is Rat. Could be a cameo by Bodega Rat. Who knows? Maybe the rat will try and perform well to impress Bodega. Next up, we have the goat, the greatest of all time. How to fix, that is how to fix his horse there. Then we have the rabbit, followed by the snake and the tiger. The rooster over there on the side with the dog. And last but not least, the monkey and the one mythical creature to rule them all, the dragon. And yeah, Zeria, I'd be very careful about how you phrase saying fuck horses. Like, not fuck horses as in fuck them, but, you know, fuck the horses. And Latanya, believe it or not, you are not the first one to make the Dragon D's nut strokes. I feel like Demon King Ruzo, you're gonna have to deal a lot with people calling you the Dragon D's nuts. But who knows, maybe the laughing stock, you will have the last laugh, hopefully, at the end of this. For now, though, I ask for a brief moment of silence while we play the opening fanfare before we get the opening celebrations underway. Alrighty, with that out of the way, we can now get the very first race of the circuit going underway. Here we go on the first race on the factory. These 12 animals plus a random dragon are all going to start off their race now. Here we go. Looks on the left-hand side, the ox is taking the lead straight away, like an ox through or a bull through a china shop, smashing their way through that left-hand side with the pig following close behind, the rat behind them, and then lastly the horse. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, who is leading? It is the tiger. The power of the tiger, the year of the tiger is pushing their way forward at the start there with the dragon following closely behind. He is dragging those nuts all the way up that right-hand side. And let's see. A regular expression is also joining the power of the dragon, a fellow dragon brother who wants to drag his nuts all over the rest of that competition. But instead, it is currently the tiger who comes out first there. And it is the tiger and the rabbit. It is not the hare and the rabbit. It is now the tiger and the rabbit. The tiger, Tora. You can see never gonna give up is shouting it. And there we go. The power of Shimada Tiger is flowing through them all. But next up though, we have the dragon who is not giving up that fight. The dragon is right on those heels. The ox close behind though, as is the horse. In fact, the ox overtakes the dragon and they are all entering the next spinner. At the back there, meanwhile, as expected, the monkey, returning to monkey, is right there at the back. Unfortunately, both the rabbit and the dog fall off the side. Maybe the rabbit fell off first and the dog thought, ooh, I want to get me a piece of that rabbit. And it dived right off, try and catch up to them. Meanwhile, we have the monkey still at the back there, but they are all guaranteed to earn at least a single point since we have two of them falling off. Meanwhile, speaking of falling off, the dragon flying down into the abyss though. This is not the cruel fate that we expected from the dragon. Already, a regular expression, and DB King Ruzo, you hate to see that, the dragon falling off to the bottom. Meanwhile, the greatest of all time, though, the goat is stuck right here at the back. You cannot be the greatest if you're here from the back. Meanwhile, in the front, though, we still have the tiger. In fact, the monkey, though, takes a bit of a big jump. The monkey! We were talking so badly about the monkey. What a brilliant jump from the monkey. Barreling past everybody. Going through all of these spinners, through these flags. The monkey makes a huge jump straight to the end though. Now it is all a matter of can the monkey close it out though and make it all the way to the end. Apes strong together, develop a plan. It looks like this is surely going to be monkey's first place finish ahead of everybody else with a brilliant time. Meanwhile, in the spinner though, we have the horse finally coming out there second. Where is everybody else though? The tiger was in first place the entire time, but has the tiger slowed down? No, the tiger is still up there in second place, but that is all the tiger will be able to get here now. Second place, since the monkey had that brilliant play there. Jumping to the end, though, with the rat coming up here for third place most likely, but the snake is close behind, though. The snake overtakes the rat, unfortunately. And let's see, next up is the pig and the horse. The snake slithering their way around the rat to secure third place, with the rat coming in there for fourth place. The pig coming in with the fifth place. And next up, we have the latter half. We have the horse and the rooster. Let's see, would you rather have one big horse or 1,000 small roosters? It is going to be a tie. It is rooster who comes in 6th place. 7th place is the horse. Ox coming in 8th place. And the greatest of all time, not really doing the greatest here, coming in will most likely be 9th place. But it is at least better than DNFing. He will at least score 2 points for coming in 9th place as the GOAT. Have a look and see though. The regular question, you came in and you said dragon, if I'm not mistaken. But there you see it, the first place finish was of course by the monkey with that brilliant jump towards the end. So it was the monkey in first place, followed by the tiger in second place, the snake in third place, the rat in fourth, the pig in fifth place, the rooster in, 6th place. 7th place was the horse, the ox was in 8th, and 9th place was the goat. Your Daily Doge, do not worry, you are late by only one single race. There are still 7 more races to go. There is still plenty of time for you to earn a lot of points. So feel free to place your bet on one of the 12 animals / mythical creatures here. And as expected, your Daily Doge is choosing none other than the dog. As expected. So, let's see then. That was actually a brilliant play though by Latanya to switch over from the tiger to the monkey, earning you 1 extra point. So who knows, maybe Latanya knew. Latanya could see into the future and know. Using her tarot cards, she predicted, the cards foretold that the monkey is the one to bet on. And welcome Spike as well. You come just in time as well. There are still plenty of races left over to bet. And the Monkey X, the Tiger Bros are the true winners here. Well, we'll see. The Tiger Bros were the ones that definitely went through the course normally, but again, the monkeys, like us humans, we are not maybe the strongest, we are not maybe the fastest, but we use our brains, we use our minds, and through that, we were able to develop that shortcut and barrel their way down to the bottom there. And let's see, Spike is betting on the rabbit. Again, as we were talking earlier, the rabbit is the talisman that granted speed to Jackie Chan. So, Spike, can you channel your inner Jackie Chan and pull out that speed from that rabbit talisman? Let's find out as we head into the second race of today. And at least the Tiger Bros don't smell. Well then, let's have a look and see though as we head into the second race. Zaria, you're sticking with Tiger, right? And Latanya is also sticking with the monkey. So next up is the frozen map here. Who will be the one to weather the snow? Who is the one that can handle this cold, cold climate? Surely the goat, right? Surely the goats are the ones that can handle this cold climate. And everybody else will have to enter hibernation. Also, I'll say, you don't have to worry about typing in a bet if you're sticking with your same animal. Only worry about typing a bet if you're changing it up and changing to something else. Or if you're entering here for the first time. For example, Shadow High Lord, who is betting on Dragon. Another person betting on the Dragon. This is why I say, surely, out of all of these 12 marbles, you see the regular animals like a goat, a rabbit, a horse, and then you see a dragon? Who wouldn't bet on a cool-ass dragon? But welcome, Shadow High Lord. And let me put you down for the dragon. And welcome, Curio Salty. Yes, this is gambling on stream. Gambling on some horse races. And you're betting on a goat. Sure, I'll put you down for that. So, thank you as well for the bits, Shadow High Lord. Who knows, maybe I'll, using that little bribery, I'll make sure to rig the races in your favor and make sure that the dragon comes in first here. But you didn't hear that from me, alright? You didn't hear that from me. Anyway, let us get the second race underway. The dragon did go easy. Well, the dragon went a little bit too easy. Maybe the dragon decided to tactically DNF early on to save their energy for this race here, the second frozen race. So, there they go, all down the pachinko machine. And it does look like the dragon is leading the pack there on the left-hand side. But it is the ox and the tiger once again leading the right-hand side. The first one out of that gate is the ox, pushing their way through with those horns. And the tiger once again in second place. Tiger takes the left-hand side, meanwhile the ox takes the right-hand side. The dragon is close behind the tail of that oxo, with the rooster close behind. Meanwhile, the tiger and the ox go forward, but the tiger takes a bit of a bad bouncer, and it is the dragon who now takes the first place on that left-hand side there. The right-hand side, we have the tiger, the snake, the dog, the monkey. The left-hand side, the dragon is building more and more of a lead in front of everybody else. So the horse and the rooster trying their best to try and catch up, but it is going to be too little too late. Meanwhile, the tiger unfortunately goes the wrong way. Tiger, that is not the right way. Maybe are your eyes a bit messed up though? You have to be going forward, not backwards. Tiger, what is wrong with you? Meanwhile, the dragon is still barreling their way down forward. The snake worming their way around these curves. But there is some obstacles up ahead though. The snake is able to slither their way around it though. Meanwhile, the dragon is still in first place as the snake and the horse are still trying to fight up that left-hand side though. The dragon still with a brilliant lead there. Let's go, dragon. We got this, says Demon King Rizzo. Do you have this? Does the dragon have it in the bag though? It is not over yet. There is still a couple more branches left. There is a bit of an obstacle here, but the dragon is barreling through them with the force of a dragon though, pushing their way forward though, having a little bit of troubles, but finally makes it past. Still in the lead and is having a little bit of trouble though as the rabbit, as we said, the rabbit is the one that has the talisman of speed. The rabbit is showing off their speed right here, right now, possibly even overtaking the dragon. Meanwhile though, rabbit having a little bit of trouble here with these spikes as the dragon is easily able to go past him on the left hand side there, going around the outside. The better strategy there. The dog and the rooster are close on their tail though. Meanwhile, where is everybody else though? The goat is once again right here at the back. This is not what you expect from the greatest of all time. Meanwhile though, we have the pig falling off the side there. Pig is falling right down to the bottom. That is not what you love to see. Meanwhile, up here, let's have a look and see as everybody approaches this final branch off. The rabbit is taking the lead though, with the tiger close behind though. The tiger and the rabbit neck and neck. Tiger actually overtaking the rabbit on that speed boost. The dragon still not giving up that podium placement though. The dragon is still in third place. Tiger going around the right hand side of those speed bumps, not getting slowed down at all. Meanwhile, the dragon and the rabbit getting slowed down a tad bit by them. Tiger clawing back their way into first place. Meanwhile, the rabbit and the dragon are still fighting for that podium finish. The dog and the rooster on the left-hand side, though, are still in this. Let's see. There is one last branch here. The tiger, once again, the tiger goes the wrong way. You hate to see it. Could this be the chance for somebody else to overtake them? Like the dog, barreling their way forward. The dragon also. Dragon, thankfully, goes straight and true, unlike the tiger and the rabbit, who are now all the way back down to 4th and 5th place. It is the dog and the rooster leading on the left-hand side. Meanwhile, the dragon on the right-hand side. How will they navigate through these spinners, though? That is going to be the deciding factor. Let's see, the dragon gets hit and is going around and around. Meanwhile, everybody else on the left-hand side looks like they're getting a bit stuck here, though. The tiger and the rooster having some trouble. Meanwhile, the dog makes it through that spinner. Meanwhile, back up here at the top, though, the ox and the rat are fighting for last place. But up here in front, the dragon barreling the way forward. Once again, encountering some obstacles. Can the dragon make it through without going the wrong way around, though? That is the question. The dragon, unfortunately, no, the dragon, that is not what you want to do. Just a bit off to the side, the dragon goes the wrong way around, allowing the dog to overtake them. Meanwhile, the tiger and the rooster come out from nowhere, pushing the dragon forward. It is a cluster here between everybody else fighting for that second place. We have the dog out in first with the rooster, the dragon, and the tiger fighting for second place. Meanwhile, the rabbit is on the other side. It is going to be the dog who comes in first place with the rooster in second, the dragon in third, and the tiger in fourth place. Meanwhile, the rabbit on the other hand side coming in fifth place. The monkey and the goat coming in here, securing 6th and 7th. The goat working their way up from 12th place all the way up to 7th place. It's a lot better than coming in last, at least, for the goat. Next up, we have the horse coming in 8th place, the snake in 9th, and the last one to earn some points. It is going to be the ox in 10th place, with the rat in 11th. The dog did indeed win somehow. So in first place, it was the dog. In second place was the rooster. Third place was the dragon, who looked so good that entire race. But it was just a couple of bad turns that sent them going the wrong way around. It was the dog in first place, though. The tiger also. Tiger in the lead for so many attempts, but got sent back the wrong way one too many times. Let's see, the rabbit coming up, though, in 5th place. The monkey in 6th place. 7th place was the goat. 8th place was the horse. 9th place was the snake. 10th was the ox. And unfortunately, the rat and the pig did not get any points at all. Pulling it from the back, the goat working from 12th place all the way up to 7th place. That's what you love to see. Meanwhile, the dog, truly the one that we weren't even focusing on the entire time. That entire race, it was always about the dragon, the tiger, or the rabbit, but nobody suspected the dog to come out of nowhere. The true underdog, after all. Is the stream okay? I hope so, Daily Doge. I have a green bar on my end. Okay, it wasn't your part. Whew, okay. The dragon door up to first place was right there. You're getting some discounts as well. Ooh. Okay. I'll give it a bit of a wait though until we get to the next race then. Yeah, no, that's... Okay, in that case, we shall move on then. Hopefully that'll get picked up for you guys, the Litania and Daily Doge. Well, you don't want to miss any of these races as we head on to the next race, the third race out here. Actually, before we head out onto the next race, so let's have a look and see. I'm sure you're all very curious as to what the standings are right now. After 2 races. And the Goat Boy Solidarity. We have, up there at the bottom, we have Curio Salty with 4 points. But again, you did just come in late. There are still many more races. There are still 6 more races. And I should remind you all that final 8th race is worth double points. You could easily turn it around if you come in first place in that final race. After all, that is 20 points up for grabs there. Up next, we have Spike with 6 points. Then we have How to Fix with also 6 points. We have Bodega Rat with 7 points. Then we have Shadow and Regular Expression with 8 points, tied with Demon King Ruzo, 8 points as well on Dragon. Those are the Dragon Bros right there, all sticking together. Like a 3-headed, like the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. The 3 of them all up there together. Next up, we have Your Daily Doge with 10 points, thanks to that first place finish from the dog. After that, we have Wise the AI with 14 points, and then Litania and N4 with 15 points. Apes strong together. Next up, we have Zeria and Eschaton with 16 points. The Tiger Bros, but never going to give you up. The strongest Tiger Bro, thanks to coming here first and using that first redeem, 21 points with that bonus 5 points. And Daily Doge has Daily Doge, never going to give you up, has 21 points thanks to that bonus 5 points. But then, now that we all know the standings, have a look and see. It is not a scam. Anybody can get those bonus 5 points. All you have to do is be here, the first one to the stream on the Sunday gambling stream, and you can get yourself that bonus 5 points. But speaking of rigging, let's move over onto the third race. The Mountain Pass. Surely, this is where the goat performs best, right? The goats are known for climbing up mountains and stuff like that, right? So, will this be the one for goats, or will the Dragon Bros go all the way, as Demon King Ruzo says? Or the apes be able to band together like Litania says? So, the Mountain Pass. Let's get it going. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, this is also, I shall point out, this is a very infamous map around here because you are never in first place up until the end though, because there are these 2 big boulders right at the end there, and these will put a rain on your parade. You could be in first the entire time through, but you could spend an entire 30 seconds stuck waiting for these boulders to move past. And hello and welcome, Mechanic Cat. I am doing well, hopefully you are too. And I see you are joining Your Daily Doge by betting on the dog. So I'll put you down for that quickly. And you summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Well, let's hope that that is the dragon that will help out. I mean, it is a white map, so let's have a look and see how that'll help though for Demon King Ruzo and the Dragon Bros. As we enter the Mountain Pass here, the third race of this Grand Prix. Let's see, it is the dragon that is taking the lead on the left-hand side there. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, nobody's even entered yet. It is a big lead right now for the dragon, although the rabbit is slowly but surely catching up. Let's see. Meanwhile, though, if Demon King Ruzo is Kaiba summoning the Blue Eyes White Dragon, Your Daily Doge is Yami Yugi summoning Exodia, commanding him, Exodia, obliterate! Hoping to obliterate that lead though. Meanwhile, the monkey is currently in the lead still, but as you can see, those boulders putting a big dent in the monkey, but barreling through them with the ape strength. The monkey pushes through. Meanwhile, the rooster is still stuck right there. The monkey is building a huge lead. And everyone else is finally pushing their way through. The pig, the dragon, the rooster, and the dog all finally pushing their way forward. But the monkey is still way up there in the first place. Can they catch up? That is the question. Where is it? Also, the snake's still stuck finally up here at the pachinko machine. Entering the pathway down here now, finally. Next up though, the ox and the goat way there at the back though. Let's see, Korone is human is doggo, and the doggo is human, as Mechanic Cat says. Speaking of doggos though, the dog is currently in second place though. Can they catch up to the monkeys in first place? The monkey antics, they are just doing their shenanigans, barreling their way down forward. But let's have a look and see, will they be able to keep up the speed? Like I said, remember, it is never over until the very final stretch. There are still 2 big boulders right at the end. You can see Monkey already getting slowed down by these 2 boulders, giving the dog some time to catch up with the pig right behind them. Meanwhile, the rooster and the dragon close behind, and the tiger also right behind them. Actually, the monkey gets popped up by one of those pillars, and you can see what a brilliant skip. The monkey once again cutting around this entire bend, taking a big bounce up here and just skipping an entire huge chunk of the course. The monkey once again proving why they are so similar and why they are the ones to evolve to become humans. That IQ, that brilliance to take that option and take that huge shortcut. The monkey is already entering the final stretch. Meanwhile, everybody else is still right up here. The pig getting stuck behind these rocks, as is the dragon and the dog. The tiger also joining them. Everybody else is stuck behind these pillars. Meanwhile, the monkey is already right there at the end. The monkeys, the ape, together strong. This is why you have the IQ of a monkey. This is why Latanya and N4 bet on the monkey. The apes strong together, binding the IQ together. Meanwhile, speaking of together though, everybody else finally makes it out of those pillars. Rabbit though leading that group. The monkey though is still stuck behind these rocks. It is a race against time. Can the monkey make it past it? Finally, the monkey makes it past those rocks, and I think it's too little too late. There is no way anybody catches up in time here, as the monkey is surely going to come in first place once more here. Closest up here is going to be the rabbit on the horse, trying to fight for that second place there, and everybody else is here except for the goat. The goat is still way at the back. Here we already have the monkey finishing in first place. And next up we have the rest of the animals barreling down the spot. The snake, the ox, the dragon, and the rabbit all trying to make it through. Oh no, the rabbit and the ox get stopped by that boulder, allowing the dragon and the snake to go around them, worming their way forward. And it looks like the snake and the dragon are going to be fighting for that second place. And it is going to be the snake who wormed... Oh no, the snake takes a bit of a hit there. The snake gets second place, the dragon gets third, and in the background you can see the goat fell down and got a DNF. Meanwhile, everybody else is getting stuck behind these boulders. The horse tried to wiggle the way around it. And it is going to be a mad dash as soon as these boulders disappear. There we go. Finally, everybody is going to have a mad dash to the end there. The dog and the tiger, unfortunately, getting a bit of a bad bounce, getting sent backwards. Meanwhile, for the rest of the places after the podium finish, we have what is going to be the horse snatching away 4th place, with the rabbit in 5th, the ox in 6th, the rooster in 7th place, the rat in 8th, 9th place was the pig and tiger in 10th place, with the dog in 11th place. And this just proves why the monkeys are the apex predators. Again, they may not be the strongest, they may not be the fastest, they may not be the most athletic, but the monkeys are the smartest out there. They saw that opportunity and they knew. They did the math, they did the calculations, and they realized, if I use that bouncer, I can skip a huge chunk of the track. So, we have once again another first place finish for the monkey. Next up, we have the snake in 2nd place. 3rd place was the dragon. Another repeat 3rd place finish for the dragons. And oh, Zerio, I see we have a switch up there. After dragon though, let's have a look and see. The horse was in 4th place. In 5th place was the rabbit. 6th place was the ox, who is now going to be Zeria's new Orshi, or Oxshi, I suppose is a better word for it. 7th place was the rooster. 8th place was the rat. 9th place was the pig. And 10th place was the tiger. So let me see then. Zeria, you are changing it over. You are embracing the Oxeria arc. You are betting on the ox now. Where is it? Hopefully the Tiger Bros have forgiveness in their side and they are willing to accept that you are banishing their Orshi, the tiger, for the ox. Let's see. And Mechanica as well. We have another act of Horshi Henya from Mechanica switching over to the rat. I suppose cats do love chasing after rats, right? So that's understandable. Let's see though. Mechanica switching over to the rat. And the monkeys need to go down. Demon King Ruza is declaring war against the monkeys. And how many points do the monkeys have? N4. I can give you a quick update. I will say, thanks to that brilliant first place finish, the Monkey Brothers, or the Monkey siblings, I suppose, N4 and Latanya are now currently in first place. They are in pole position right now. But again, there are still many more races left. There are 5 more races still. There are plenty of time for everybody else to catch up. And Mojo Jojo is just... yes, it is actually... The person racing out there is not just any monkey. It is actually Mojo Jojo, as Latanya says. And Daily Dutch is sticking with their marble, their dog. And let's see. Let's move over onto the 4th race and the halfway point. Zeria wants to be proud of his Oxshi. Meanwhile, How to Fix is saying that he is denouncing him, saying disgusting, an act most vile. But to be fair, How to Fix, I don't know if you can speak, seeing as though your Hoshi, the goat, is not really doing too well. So maybe you should consider doing some Hoshi Hen yourself. I'm just saying. Meanwhile, the Demon King Ruzo is still loyal to the dragon, saying Dragon Bros never give up. Like I said, there are still 5 more races. Technically speaking, that is 60 more points. All you have to do is come in first place every single time, and you can earn 60 points. Meanwhile, though, let us get the halfway race underway. Off the rails. You support the back markers. He's the most lovely. That is very admirable of you, Kuro Salty. So let's have a look and see as we go off the rails. Let's hope that none of these marbles go off the rails too much and that they stay on the course without getting a DNF. And let's see the goat. Actually, wow. I talk shit about the goat, but it looks like the goat could be the one to lead the pack here out of this particular machine. But the dragons still, once again, leading the pack once more with the snake right behind them. Dragon and snake, the ox and the horse up there. Meanwhile, the pig and the dog are right there at the back. The tiger also slowly crawling their way forward. Meanwhile, the dragon had already established quite a big lead over everybody else. So the horse and the goat close behind though. The ox, meanwhile, taking the middle path. And everybody is finally out of that particular machine with the pig finally making their way out of it though. It is the ox and the goat up there in tied place though. Thank you for the bits as well, Shadow Lord. Maybe is this going to be a rigging to hope that the dragon is going to do well now? Let's have a look and see. Let's keep our eyes on the dragon, who is currently way back there in 7th place. But who knows, the dragon could, thanks to that bid bonus, push their way forward. But right now it is the ox. Ox, thanks to the power of Oxeria, the king himself, proving that he can jump but also run. Oxeria making their way forward here in the middle. How will they handle the spinner though? That is the question. Meanwhile, the tiger following up in 2nd, and 3rd place is the dog. The ox is taking the spinner and gets pushed the right way. And can the ox make it around it? Ox does make it around. Meanwhile, the tiger and the dog getting stopped a bit. And ox is still having a little bit of trouble. It is anybody's game now. It is the dog who could actually overtake them. And the dog finally makes it out of there. And the tiger as well as the horse. The ox is still from 1st place all the way back down to like 4th or 5th place now. Meanwhile, the horse... Oh no, the horse went a bit too fast and too furious and bounced off the side though. Meanwhile, the goat is trying their luck at the final stretch here though. You have to be very careful. You can fall through the crack in the middle. Can the goat make it through? No, the goat does not make it through. Let's go, goat, said Kuro Salty, but unfortunately the goat is only going to a deep grave. Meanwhile, the dog is bouncing their way through, and the dog gets 1st place finish with the snake coming in 2nd place, and the tiger most likely securing 3rd place. Meanwhile, where is everybody else though? Where is the ox? The ox, Zeria, you switched away from the tiger, and the tiger said, you know what? It's fine. I don't need you. I'll get 3rd place anyway. Meanwhile, the rat shoots over the top, unfortunately, and DNFs. Meanwhile, the pig gets 4th place, and the dragon gets 5th place. Next up, we have the rabbit and the rooster making their perilous attempt across this channel, and they both secure the... Oh, no, wait, hang on. Okay, the rabbit got 6th place, and the rooster got 7th. Meanwhile, Oxeria coming in there in 8th place. And unfortunately, the monkey did get a DNF. It's well, I mean, to be fair, Latanya, the monkey did have 2 1st place finishes after all, so maybe consider this a bit of a break and a relaxation one. And that is true. Actually, Demon King Ruzo brings up a brilliant point. The dragons are consistent, and that is incredibly important. Like I said, every single point counts. And see, Zeria as well. He's just glad that they finished. Imagine being one of the monkey bros, or one of the goat chads, or the horse brothers, who got 0 points at all. Consistency is key if you want to accumulate some points here. But obviously, getting consistently first is a lot better. As you can see, the dog coming in 1st place once again, the snake in 2nd place, the tiger in 3rd place, the pig in 4th place, the dragon in 5th place, the rabbit in 6th, the rooster in 7th, and the ox in 8th place. And Mechanic, I think if only you had stuck with the dog. That is what you get for Hoshi Hen. That is what you get for betraying the animal that worked so hard for you, that did their best for you, and you said, no, I don't want you anymore. But let's have a look and see the... Now that we're at the halfway point, I'm sure you're all wondering what the scores are looking like now. And yeah, How to Fix is just hoping that, please, just surely, the goat will win once at least. And you believe in the rat pack? Well, let's see. The rat race is famous for a reason, after all. And see, Shadow, the Dragon Bros know Shadow and Demon King Rooster both know consistency is the key to win. And yeah, I'm sure the Goat Bros, Kuroi and How to Fix are just praying that they just want points. That's all they want. They don't even want to win. They just want the goats to be on the board. But let's have a look, see what the standings are right now. And yeah, the dog and the monkey are the definite dominators so far. They are both the only ones to get first place finishes, 2 each. But could they be using up all their energy too early? There are still 4 more races. Maybe, who knows? Maybe you know what? For the Goat brothers out there, maybe the Goat has just been waiting, biding their time, letting everybody else tire themselves out. And who knows? Maybe this could be the resurgence. This could be the comeback that the Goat is about to perform here. The best comeback you will ever see ever. From the bottom of the pack all the way up to first, it is still anybody's game though. You can see the Tiger Bros up there at the top with Eschaton, N4, and Never of course having that bonus 5 points. But the Monkey Bros are still close up there, Latanya and N4. Meanwhile, Wise, who's bet on the Rooster, as well as the Dragons, are all also up there, tied with 22 points each. It is still anybody's game though. Don't let these scores fool you. There is still plenty of time. So let us move over onto the second half though. And welcome, Arthur. And you are not late, Arthur. Like I just said now. There are still 4 more races. There are still plenty of points to be had. You are never too late to bet. In fact, you are never too late to support. In fact, this is the best time you could ever join. Because right now, the Ox Bros, as Zeria clearly is demonstrating, need the support. Remember, there's a lot of speculation and rumors saying that there's rigging going on in these races. The only rigging that is done here is the notion that the more you cheer and the more you support your marble, your Hoshi, the better they perform. So if you want them to win, you need to cheer for them, you need to shout for them, and you need to show that you believe in them. And you love betting on underdogs? Well, you've come at the perfect time then to cheer for that underdog, Arthur. Let's head over though to the next race. The second half, the hard landing. And yeah, I think as long as you don't lose to Spike, you can consider yourself a winner. I would hate to lose to Spike after all. Now then, hard landing, the next race here. Starting off with a big funnel. Let us get the second half of this race underway, or the second half of the circuit underway. So they're all making their way now to the center of this funnel, around and around. Who will be the one to enter it first? All getting there at around about the same time. And welcome as well, Nanara. Let's have a look and see. This is known for having them all go around and around. Who will be the one to break out of this mold and be the one to venture forth out of this funnel? Everybody else is just going to be circling around and around. Who will be the one to come out first? I can see Nevergunner is still shouting out, Tora. Maybe it's thanks, like I said, it is thanks to that support. It is no coincidence that the marble with the most amount of support, the Tiger, is the one doing the best. That is why I say support matters. And you can still bet Nanara. You can bet on one of the 12 marbles out here. They are, if I'm not mistaken, let me quickly read them all out to you. They are the Rooster, the Dog, the Pig, the Rat, the Ox, the Tiger, the Rabbit, the Dragon, the Snake, the Horse, the Goat, and last but not least, the Monkey. Meanwhile, as I said that though, speaking of the Oxes, the Ox comes out there, barreling out of there first, thanks to that support from Arthur and Zeria. Meanwhile, though, the Monkey is close by. The Monkey actually overtakes the Ox. Meanwhile, the Tiger is still fighting for that third place spot there. Meanwhile, the Snake and everybody else is coming out of there. The Rat Pack, unfortunately, Mechanicat is the last one out of that funnel. Meanwhile, the Monkey takes a big leap across the leap of faith across though. You have to be very careful. There are some speed bumps and some pillars here. You could get knocked up at any point in time. Let's watch as the Monkey goes around. The Monkey gets stopped in its tracks, as does the Ox and the Tiger. All of them getting stopped in their tracks. Where is the Dragon though? Where is the Dragon? The Dragon is getting stopped a little bit, but the Dragon is making their way forward for that 4th place. The Dragon not getting stopped at all by any of these pillars. The Dragon overtaking the Ox and could even overtake the Tiger here as the Dragon comes forward and goes almost straight past the Tiger. Gets hit by a speed bump, but Dragon will most likely secure the 3rd place. So meanwhile, the Monkeys is still in the 1st place position here. dangerously stretching past these pillars here. And Nanara betting on the Tiger, as always. Of course, Nanara, I'll put you down for that. And let's see. Speaking of the Tiger, though, the Tiger could come up here for the second place, though. Getting sent the wrong way. That is not what you want to see. Who was that just got sent flying into the stratosphere? We'll see in the death log who that was. Monkey finishes in first place, and that was the dragon that got sent flying into the sky. You hate to see it. The dragon flying through the sky. DNFs. Meanwhile, the horse comes in second place. The Tiger comes in third place. The pig coming in fourth place. The ox in fifth. The rooster in sixth. Seventh is the goat. Eighth place is the rabbit. Ninth place is the dog. And 10th place is going to be the snake. The rat, unfortunately, coming in 11th place with no points. That is, once again, that is the third first place finish for the monkey. And you hate to see that from the dragon. The dragon flying through the sky, down to their demise. And just as we were talking about the dragon performing so consistently as well. So let's see. Yeah, maybe it's thanks to the power of NFTs that the monkey is doing so well. Oh my goodness, it's the Bored Apes that are doing so well for them. Actually, speaking of Bored Apes, Latanya, for those of you who haven't done so already, let me take this chance to promote my YouTube channel. Where actually one of my most recent videos was where we did some looking at NFTs and we laughed at them and laughed at their ridiculous prices. So who knows, maybe after the stream, if you want to have a look and take some laughing at how crazy some of those NFT prices are, you can have a look at the YouTube channel over there. Let's see though. The Monkey Bros are definitely shooting into the lead now thanks to that finish. I will say though, the Tiger Bros are still very close. That is the third podium finish for the Tiger Bros after all. But let's see though. Let's move over on to the next race then. And the NFTs suck ass and they will crash. I mean, you guys aren't wrong. NFTs are incredibly dumb. That's why that recent video is just me laughing at them. But let's see though. Even after that tragic finish from the Dragon last round, where they DNF'd, you can see the Dragon Bros are still not giving up though. That is what you love to see. Faith, even in adversity. They will never give up. So let's hope then that the Dragons can have a better finish this time around on the robotic roadway. And let's have a look and see. It is the Tiger who... Oh no, the Tiger and... Who is that? The Pig taking the lead first round here. The Pig making their way out first with the Tiger coming close up in second. Meanwhile, everybody else is finally out of that particular machine. The Rooster and the Rabbit are right at the back there. Meanwhile, the Pig taking the lead on the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, though, the Goat leads the left-hand side. The greatest of all time could have their time showing up now, finally, after so long. Meanwhile, the Dog and the Rat are chasing them close behind, though. It is a split path. The Pig leading on the right-hand side. Meanwhile, everybody else taking the high path here. It looks like... where is that? Everybody, the cannon. Everybody's entering the cannon now. And who is this in the middle here? It is the Pig. The Pig is the only one so far out on this funnel. Who is going to be the one first? Pig finally enters it. And who is that in close behind though? Who is that next to the Pig? I can't see. Somebody else is right next to the Pig though. Everybody else is far behind. And that is a Snake in second place. A Snake taking the left-hand side. You have to be very careful though. You could get hit by one of these spinners and get sent flying just like the Pig did right there. And the horse. They both fall down into the death. And the monkey as well. Laugh at them. Take a screenshot of them. Laugh at the NFT Bored Ape monkeys as they fall down into their death. Meanwhile, the Snake is still in the lead though. The Snake making their way along the invisible pathway towards the end. Meanwhile, everybody else, where is everybody else? The Snake here. Everybody's dying. There are still only 7 people left. The Snake, the Ox, the Goat, the Rabbit, the Dragon, the Tiger. And that is it only. Oh, wow. Everybody's falling. Look at that death log. Everybody is dying except for these 3. The Snake, the Ox, and the Goat. Everybody is dying. Nobody is safe. Except for possibly the Ox and the Goat and the Snake, as they are finally making their final path. No, speaking of, the Ox also falls down into their death. Meanwhile, the Goat could make a big jump here. And the Goat also falls off the side. It is up to just the Snake. The Snake is the only one to survive. Everybody falls off the side. Everybody is just death all around them. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, that means that nobody at all earns any points at all. In an unprecedented turn of events, every single voted on horse DNFs. Nobody earns a single point. But that's fine though. What that means is, since nobody earned any points whatsoever, this race will not count, and there will be an extra race then to account for that. That could have been great though. If only one of the goat or the ox could make it to the end, they would have been able to earn big points there. But instead, since nobody got any points at all, we will do a rerun later on. And thank you also for the follow, N4. Let's see, next up though, we have the Castle Siege. Those of you who've been playing Final Fantasy XIV, think of this as a raid. All of these 12 brave animals making it down this Castle Siege. Let's have a look and see. As they all work their way down onto that drawbridge. It is the goat. Once again, the goat is leading the path on the left-hand side. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, it is the pig. The snake, though, the snake, hot off the heels of that previous quote-unquote win, is leading the pack in front of Ariel. So the dragon is close behind, as is the ox, as they make their way down this perilous pathway with meteors falling out the sky. The dog getting hit by one of those meteors, actually. Meanwhile, the snake is still in the lead, though. But the dragon and the ox are close behind. Now look at this dragon slowly creeping their way up, as is the ox. Can they overtake this snake? There's a big lead in front of those three, and everybody else. So the monkey, the rat, and the dog are fighting for the 4th place there. Meanwhile, at the back, you hate to see it. You hate to be one of the goat supporters here. Goat boys, please, goat boys. You can see Kuroi Salty is begging, please, can the goat move? In fact, forward, not the right. The goat is going the wrong way. The goat is going backwards. The goat does not want to finish. What is wrong with the goat? Is the goat about to fall off the side? I hope not. Meanwhile, let's have a look and see what's going on in the front here. It is the ox who is now taking the lead, though. The ox and the rat have overtaken everybody else, though. Where was it? Rigging is in process. Rigging is in process. Give me just 1 second. Woo! Okay, hang on. I think we should be back. Give me just 1 second to frantically reset everything. Here's the moment of truth, though. Are the scores still saved in the Excel spreadsheet? Oh. If not, I feel like some people would prefer if I feel like the people that supported the ox would hope that things are still fine, and meanwhile the people that supported the goat are a bit happy that the PC crashed then. Oh, okay, we're all saved. It is saved. The races are still saved. Or the results are still saved. So let me also restart marbles. I will say, have you... It's crazy to a point that I've gotten so good at restarting my stream and everything to a point where I don't think the stream even cut out. I think I was able to start it up again before the stream even cut out. I am shockingly good at recovering from blue screens of death at this point in time. And don't feel bad for the goat. Yeah, thankfully, maybe it's the mercy rule came into effect there, and we didn't have the goat. We didn't see the goat's end of that run. So, if I'm not mistaken, because of that 0-point race as well, that means there are still 3 more races. Let me reset that. Oh, the 3 is including the redid one as well. Don't worry. I think you might be miscounting because you weren't here for that first race. And music back up. That's very loud. Let me lower that a bit. And let me marbles one more time. And so there were 3 more, right? Grand Prix, 3 races. Explanation, and let me just make sure the names are still the same, and they are already. So let's pick up where we left off then. Let's wipe that slate clean, so we don't remember the horrible performance from that goat. And who knows? Maybe the ox will still be able to come in first here. After all, let's have a look and see. Thanks for sticking around through that technical difficulty if you did. Now then, everything should be fixed. So let's get this next few races going. Onto the Twisted Toothpick. There they all go. Let's have a look and see. Can the goat maybe redeem themselves? Maybe after realizing how bad they did the last one, can they get their ass back into it? And let's have a look and see. The goat is actually for once up there in pole position in 4th place currently. Meanwhile, where's the ox? Hang on. Don't tell me that the game crashed again. Okay, there we go. Woo! Meanwhile, though, it is the tiger up there in front with the rat on the left-hand side, though. Both of them fighting for first place. The tiger and the horse are neck and neck, but the rat is on the other side as well. The goat is still up there fighting for the monkey's 3rd place there. Let's have to see. The rat is currently in first place. The monkey barring the way forward, though, as they all push through those, what is those? Hanging pillars or whatever. Meanwhile, the monkey on the right-hand side, the rat on the left-hand side. Who will be the one to come out here first? They both go around these loopy-loops. The dragon still hot on the heels of the rat. Meanwhile, the monkey up there in first place still. And the rat is currently taking the lead there. Meanwhile, the dragon, it's all about finding the hole now. Who will be the first one to find the hole? The rat finds the hole and makes it way down there to the spinner. All you have to do is make sure that you go through the correct way. You see, the dragon almost gets sent the wrong way, but thankfully hits that spinner and gets a speed boost forward there. The dragon taking the lead over there. The dragon, let's go. And oh no, you hate to see it. The ox, after having what looked to be such a good round in that in that race, falls down to the abyss there. The dragon, meanwhile, though, with a brilliant lead in front of everybody else, though. Surely the dragon, there is nothing stopping the dragon except for the tiger. The tiger having a brilliant bounce, getting sent forward. You saw that big jump. The tiger is not giving up that fight, though. But I think it's a little bit too late, as the dragon is already going to secure first place, with the tiger surely coming there for the 3rd place finish. This is going to be the first time ever that somebody other than the monkey or the dog get a first place finish, with the dragon coming in first there. The tiger in second. Speaking of the dog, though, the dog taking a big jump here, trying to overtake the monkey. The snake out of nowhere, though. Oh no, the snake out of nowhere tried to make a bit of a fancy play there, speeding way past it, but unfortunately went a bit too fast and a bit too furious and fell off the side. Let's have a look and see, though. The dog coming in 3rd place, with the monkey in 4th place. The rabbit surely coming in for 5th place, with the goat finally having a pretty decent. I think this is the best result for the goat yet, coming in 6th place here, with the horse coming in here for the 7th place. Meanwhile, the rat and the rooster, the rat there getting 8th place, with the rooster slowly but surely making their way for the 9th place finish. And yeah, in that crash, the dragon ringing has slowly taken effect here. And what the hell is going on? Is this a Chinese Zodiac thing? It is indeed a Chinese Zodiac thing, Arsol 1000. It is some marble gambling. The way it works is that we have 12 marbles out here, which just so happen to be named the 12 Zodiac signs. And what you can do is you can bet on one of these 12 marbles. And the better the marble does, the better your chances of earning a gift sub are. So for example, since the dragon came up here in first place, the dragon earns 10 points. Next up, the tiger, coming in second place, earns 9 points. Then we have the dog. Lastly, the monkey, the rabbit, the goat, the horse, the rat, and then the rooster. And so, seeing as though you're the year of the goat, I'll put you down for the goat then, Arsol. So you can see then, since the goat came in 6th place, that means that you earned 5 points. And this is currently the 6th race out of the total 8 races. And what we do is, at the end of the 8 races, whoever has the most points earns a gift sub to whoever they want. What I might do though is, I'll have a second circuit to make up for that little crash that we had earlier. So there are still 2 more races in this circuit, but that means we will still be doing another set of 8 races where you can, if you don't win the first time around, you can still win a gift sub in that second circuit of races. For now though, let's move over onto the penultimate race, the 7th race. How do you bet that? No worries, all you have to do is just say which one you're going to bet on. You don't have to worry about any commands or anything. So, next up here we have the Devil's Chaos. Kuroi says, the greatest of all time, the 7th time world champion, let's go for the goat. Let's see, who will be able to stick it through the Devil's Chaos map here? Let's see, the pig is the one to go through right down the barrel, as does the ox, barreling their way down to the bottom instantly. Meanwhile, everyone else is still in that pachinko machine. The pig and the ox though, how will they handle this spinner? The goat and everybody else though, coming up, everybody's getting stuck by the spinner. It is the rat. Thanks to that cheese that the mechanic had gave, the rat is boosting their way forward in front of everybody else though. Everybody else getting stuck slowly but surely behind these spinners here. The rat building up some speed in front of everybody else. The rat pack is going forward. Meanwhile, the horse falls off the side there, getting sent a bit too high by that spinner. Meanwhile, the tiger is the first one out. The tiger and the rat are the first ones out of that hole. Meanwhile, the pig as well. Everybody else is finally making their way through those holes. The pig taking the lead now with the tiger close behind the dragon. And the rat all the way down to 5th place, unfortunately. The dog falls off the side of the map, though, unfortunately. Gets pushed a bit to the side. The goat as well. The goat also falls off the side of the map. You hate to see it. Having a bit too much speed. Let's see. Meanwhile, there's the pig in first place with the tiger close behind. The tiger and the dragons are very neck and neck. It feels like it's always a case of the tiger and dragon side by side. Let's see. The dragon, unfortunately, getting a little bit slowed down by that speed boost, allowing the monkey to overtake them for 3rd place. Meanwhile, pig is still in first place with the tiger in 2nd. But also the rabbit all the way there at the back in 8th place. The rat slowly but surely making it. The rat, you hate to see it. The rat going from 1st place all the way down there to 7th place. Meanwhile, the pig is still in 1st place. The tiger possibly overtaking though as they take the middle path, as does the monkey. The pig taking the long-winded left-hand path though, allowing both the tiger and the monkey to possibly overtake them as they go barreling across the side though. The tiger is in 1st place now with the pig and the monkey trying to fight for that 2nd place. Dragon though making the jump across, as does the snake and the ox, as they are also entering this next path here. Tiger still in the lead though with the monkey on the right-hand side there. It is a neck-and-neck battle between these two. And this is great race music, by the way. I'm glad you enjoy it, Arsol. There's of course some Eurobeat. You gotta play some Eurobeat when you're doing some high-impact racing. Speaking of racing though, it is Monkey who is currently in the lead now, taking it away from that tiger. So be very careful now. There's been known to have some DNFs here. As you can see, the monkey falls up there and nearly has a bit of a horrible tumble. And let's see, the tiger also has to find the hole and makes the way down to the bottom though. Tiger barreling right down to the bottom. The tiger could be overtaking monkey now, possibly the dragon. It's going to take a slow spiral down here through each and every one of these spins, slowly but surely making their way down to the bottom. Meanwhile, the ox also, unfortunately, does not make it down to the bottom. And looks like the tiger could be the one to take the lead here. But the monkey is also not giving up the fight that easily. The tiger and the monkey, it is a neck-and-neck battle. Monkey is still in the lead there. Once again, the apes together strong. But there is a chance for the tiger to catch up soon. The monkey is slowly making their way forward. This last spinner could be the one to end it, but the monkey navigates through it brilliantly. As if there wasn't even a spinner there, the monkey makes it through and secures first place. Meanwhile, the Tiger is having a bit of trouble here as it allows both the Snake and the Pig to overtake them. And let's see how will they handle the spinner. The Snake barrels right through it, sweeping through that hole in that spinner. The Snake will most likely secure second place there. Meanwhile, the Pig is slowly but surely making their way forward and will secure third place. Meanwhile, where is the Tiger? The Tiger is still having some trouble here as the Ox is almost overtaking them. The Tiger getting stopped by these pins that are popping up and down. The Tiger finally making it forward, but the Ox is on their tail as they enter the spinner though. Can they make it through? The Tiger getting blocked, as is the Ox. Matter of who will be able to secure fourth place here. It looks like the Tiger will be the one to push forward to secure fourth place. Next up is the Ox and the Dragon close behind for sixth place. And yes, the Ox finally getting fifth place there with the Dragon in sixth place. And I will say, this is once again another first place finish for the Monkey. The power of NFTs, the Bored Ape Yacht Club, as Arthur said, is just proving how strong the Monkey is. But Mechanicat has the right attitude there. Any point is better than no points at all. Remember, it's all about consistency. You want to make sure that you are consistently earning points. There's nothing worse than having race after race of earning 0 points at all whatsoever. Don't worry, the GOAT supporters are used to getting shafted. It's all a matter of voting for the underdog, isn't it, Kuroi? Let's see, that is once again another first place finish for the Monkey. The Snake in second. The Pig in third. Tiger in fourth. The Ox in fifth. The Dragon in sixth. The Rat in seventh. The Rabbit in eighth. That leaves only one more race left. The 8th race. And I should point out, this 8th race is worth double points. So this entire time, if you came in first place, you would earn 10 points. However, now, with this final race, if you come in first place, you do not earn 10 points. No. You earn 20 points. Second place earns you 18 points. Third place, 16, so on and so forth. If there was ever a time to try and dethrone the Monkey and try and snatch away first place from them, now is the time. The Dragon has done it once before. Can the Dragon do it again? No more Monkey business, he says. It is time for the end of the Monkey supremacy. The Dragon was able to get a first place finish not too long ago. Can they do it again? I will say the scores are very close. It is still anybody's game. Anybody can win if they get a first place finish here and somebody else does not do as well. So let's have a look and see as we enter the final race then. On the express delivery. You can see everybody's trying their best to give their final bit of support. You can see Arslan is trying to feed the goat. Spike is trying to give the rabbit a carrot. Kuroi is trying to give some moral support to the goat. I think that's what the goat needs the most. Meanwhile, the Mechanicat is trying to give some boosts to the rat. The Demon King Ruzo is dragging his nuts over the competition. And Kuroi is just trying to give some words of wisdom, words of support to the goat. Like I said, now is the time to support your Hoshi after all. This is the time where they need it the most. On the final race. Let me also... Oh wait, do I not have the... I forgot to close my browser. Let me also get the music back up. There's a special song I want to play for the final here. There we go. So, the final race. You and your Hoshi, together forever till the end. You supported them. Can they stick it out for this final race? As they all enter the final express delivery here. They're all shooting up to the top of the spinner though. And the Snake looks like it's first one out, as is the Tiger. The goat having a brilliant lead there. Getting sent straight down into that funnel. First out of everybody else. Not even spending any time spinning around and around. This could be the time. This could be the greatest of all races ever. Meanwhile, the Monkey is slowly behind there with the Snake, the Dragon and the Rat fighting for fourth place there. And Shadow High Lord is trying to, once again, rig the races. Thank you for those bits. trying to unlock max potential for that dragon. But right now, I don't think that potential will be able to catch up to this goat. It is still the goat with a leading advantage here, having a bit of trouble though. Oh no, the goat getting stopped by these pillars, allowing for the monkey and the snake to catch up slowly but surely. They're also getting blocked though. Meanwhile though, at the back, you still have, who is that? The horse, the rabbit, and the rooster. They are still stuck in that spinner. That just goes to show you how great it was for the goat to go through it absolutely ridiculously. Meanwhile though, the goat is slowly going forward. Everybody else getting stuck here. The snake and the monkey stop in this glowing blix here. The rat and the pig slowly making their way forward. There are these two speed boosts though. Could the pig take the speed boost? No, they don't. Those are shortcuts actually. Meanwhile, the goat is having a bit of trouble here on the spinner. Arsenal also trying to give some bits for the goat to make them go forward. Thank you for those bits. But it looks like the pig though, the pig could be overtaking them. Where is everybody else though? Nobody is taking those just yet. Actually no, the monkey took the portal. The monkey took a portal, and you can see the monkey is finished here. Once again, the monkey supremacy is just unstoppable. The goat has actually fallen off. You can see the logs here. The goat's fallen off. The pig, meanwhile, is still making their way forward. Is there anybody else who could take this portal here? The monkey, when we weren't paying attention, the monkey took one of these portals and took a shortcut to the end. In fact, nobody else is taking that shortcut. It is only the monkey. Finally, we have the pig coming up here, and the pig will secure second place, but I think it is too little too late with how well that monkey did. That brilliant shortcut. Again, that is why I said, monkeys, they may not be the fastest, they may not be the strongest, but there's a reason why they evolved to become man. They are the smartest. It's not about racing fast, it's about racing smart. Let's see. We have the rabbit and the tiger also fall off into the abyss as they get, oh no, as the wave. Time is slowly pushing forward. Can everybody else finish up in time though? To race against time. Snake coming in third, ox coming in fourth, dog in fifth, the rat in sixth place. There's still 3 more places, but the wall of death is slowly creeping up on the dragon, the rooster, and the horse. And the dragon gets engulfed in the flames, and soon to be the rooster and the horse as well. The rooster also gets trapped, and I don't think the horse is even gonna have time to finish, as the horse does not finish. It is the monkey. That is the what? That is the 5th time in a row that the monkey came in first. The monkey in first place, the pig in second, the snake in third, the ox in fourth, the dog in fifth, and the rat in sixth place. And Kuroi is right. Don't be distraught. There is still another set of circuits, or another set of races. One more circuit after this. We'll do another 8 races, where the scores will be reset. So don't be discouraged if you do not win this time around. I will say though, I don't even know if I need to show the results here. I think we all know who won. There's not even any suspense to it all. But in fact, there is one bit of importance here. It is a tie. There was not one monkey bro, there were 2 monkey bros. N4 and Latanya both had 72 points for betting on the monkey. And there can only be one winner. Which means we're gonna have a race-off. But yeah, as Kuroi said, there is still another circuit. Maybe, who knows, maybe Goat was waiting and they wanted to show off in the community maps instead of the standard maps. And Zeria, even though in defeat, still loves his Okshi. Well, to be fair, let's not forget, Zeria, you did change as well from the tiger. The monkey truly undefeated. The biggest trick yet. I will say, this is, I think, the biggest score we've had yet. 72 points. That's a lot. And the monkey wins, and the NFT bros are nowhere to be found. We need to make sure we have a real winner. So let's do one more race here. We have to have a winner between N4 and Latanya. And let's play the top. Ooh, that is also another brilliant song. I'll put that on for the showdown. So we'll do one more. Oh, there it is. We'll do one more race here to determine the winner. And then after that, we'll do the next circuit of 8 races where everybody can once again bet on a horseshoe. Who is the leader of the Monkey Bros? Who is the leader of the Planet of the Apes? Let's find out. On what better place to settle it out than on the Daytona racetrack? Latanya and N4. Who is the one that is going to claim the top spot of the Monkey Bros? Three laps. 2 competitors. Who will be the one? You don't have to worry about betting here now, by the way, guys. This is just between these two. But let's see. Right off the bat, though, we have N4K40 taking the lead, though, with Latanya slowly but surely eyeing that out, though. Can Latanya come around this corner, though? Latanya comes around and takes the inside corner, but could possibly overtake them. Now, still 3 more laps, so remember, Latanya slowly but surely catching up, building some speed on the straightaway. Taking a bit of a bounce, though, against that wall. That's not what you want to see. That is not what you want to see, Latanya, as N4K40 is going around these corners expertly. Can Latanya catch up with that speed, though? Have a look. This is only the first lap, though. There are still 2 more laps. Latanya is slowly building up speed. N4K40 takes a bit of a bounce against the wall. That's not what you want to see. Let's see. Latanya's actually built up some speed there. And as they enter this next corner, N4 bounces against that wall, and Latanya also takes the inside corner. Could this be the long play? Could Latanya be building up her energy, storing and waiting for that last race to bring it out from nowhere? Or can N4 keep this lead up all the way to the end? Let's have a look and see. As they enter the next straightaway for this final lap here. N4, though, listen, he's not going very straight. He's not going very true. He's bouncing all over the place, meaning Latanya can slowly back up. See the final lap here. As we go around this first corner here, the last straightaway. Latanya slowly but surely is actually closing this gap here. You can see Latanya is slowly building up some speed from second place, though, and she's going to take the inside corner here. Latanya could actually overtake N4 on this final bout here as they are entering this final straightaway on this third lap here. Latanya actually overtakes N4. Oh no, very slowly, as the gap is slowly shortening over time. But Latanya is going the wrong way, and unfortunately N4 is the winner of the showdown between the two of them, proving that N4 is the one on top of the apes. Meaning that the winner of the first gift sub today goes to N4. Let me write that down.
What were you thinking telling me to change my game? This style wasn't going anywhere. It was kaput. Don't you see what I've done with this place? This whole thing? Don't you see that I've changed the game? No, I am the game. Before I knew where this was going, I would listen to you. Right now, I distance myself from whatever you have to say. I made this something way bigger than
now that we've had
I made it this far.
First circuit done,
I'm taking it to the top.
we can start off the second circuit here, where we'll be doing 8 community maps this time instead of standard maps. So while I get that prepared, though, yeah, I agree. This is a very emotional song, by the way, especially that little monologue that they just had there. Ooh. Also, cracked my back, but thank you for reminding me, by the way. But while I set up the next circuit, let me remind you, these are your 12 races. If you would like to place a bet again, so I know who you're betting on, please do so now while you have the chance. Who knows, maybe after seeing how well the monkeys did, are we going to have some people switching over? Always going to be interesting to see how it changes as we head into the next circuit here. So never going to give you up. Your bonus 5 points are no longer going to be active for this race as well, by the way. Let's have a look and see. Kiroy is betting on Oh, YouTube autoplay, please. So we're not sitting here in silence. Everybody's getting their bets in. And yes, another tournament, Daily Doge. The second circuit. That's why I said you're never too late. Kuro is betting on Goat. Timothy Russo is betting on Dragon once again. Doge. I think everybody's sticking with their bets, it looks like. Spike is betting on Rabbit. Regular Expression is sticking with Dragon as well. Nandara, I'm never gonna give you up, betting on Tiger. Arsehole sticking with Goat. There we go, betting on Ox. Once again, he's new Horsey, not even considering visiting the Tiger again. The Mechanic Head believes that this is the time for the rat. And yeah, it's the classic of the person that has bonus 5 points never wins in the end. And welcome, Red Robotic Man, you're betting on the rat as well. Rock also bet the PS. This is the hype that you don't need to. Oh, wait, is it that late for you, Kuroi? Hopefully you do get some sleep when you do need to, though. By the way, this stream's channel point rewards actually make you want to save. Well, feel free to save up some points and use them. Shadow High Lord. And I see never gonna give you up that redeem. I'll get to it in just a second. Kuroi is not salty. Are you trying to get double your chances here, Kuroi, by having a different account? And yeah, don't worry. Shadow High Lord, you can see never gonna give is helping you out there with that redeem for you. Considering how badly the Goat was shafted, especially in that last race, the Goat will win this time. But yeah, I mean, like, it's karma, right, Arsehole? Surely, if the Goat did so poorly last round, the Goat will do better this round. And oh. And you're not going to bet this? Okay. Well, I'll know then at least which one is you. Oh my goodness. I'm just now looking at those stack of redeems. I probably should have spent a little bit more time doing this, going a little bit faster. If you haven't already, speak now, forever hold your peace on what your bets are going to be while I prepare the stack of the maid plus the Yandere maid plus the upping the volume to make sure you can hear it all. Looks like you guys have finally come. I've been waiting for you, you know? I've been waiting this whole time. Why did it take you so long to call me out? We've been going for, what is it? Almost an hour and a half, and only now you've decided to call me out? What took so long? Were you doing something else? Were you watching some other maids? But it's fine though. Now that I'm finally here, we can finally spend some time together. I've been waiting so long. Now that we're finally together, we can enjoy the horse races. I'm sure we're gonna have some great times, aren't we? Aren't we? You did bet on my favorite horse, right? Didn't you? And welcome, Hazmat. You've come just in time. Bet on goat. I hope for your sake, Hazmat, that you end up winning. Because if you don't, boy oh boy, would it be very bad if you didn't win. And your god. What? Whoa, Kuroi, I didn't know you were religious. I thought that I was the only one that you were praising. Who is this other person that you're praising? This other god? Who is me? Where's the real maid? Mechanicat. What are you talking about? I'm the real maid. I don't know what you're talking about, Mechanicat. I'm the only maid for you. Surely you wouldn't want any other maid, right? What other maid are you even referring to? Yes, it looks like Hazmat is once more another of the Goat Boys. The Goat Boys do indeed have to stick together after all. Now, before we get these next 8 races underway, I feel like I should remind you all. Remember, there are 8 races. The final race is worth double the points. Now, if you want to make sure that your horse wins, you should cheer for them, alright? I hate to see a horse that doesn't get cheered for. After all, the more you cheer for the horse, the better they do. And I know, trust me, if you don't get the compliments and the praise you deserve, you can get very, very sad. And when you get very, very sad, you know, things can get very extreme. Now, you wouldn't want your horse to be sad, would you? So if you don't want your horse to be sad, I very, very strongly recommend that you support them, alright? Tell them good words, tell them nice things like, you're gonna do great, you're gonna do well, you're the best maid, I mean horse around. Alright? Do we have a deal? How do you make the other horses sad to be with them? Hazmat. Oh my goodness. You want to try and ruin the competition, do you? Well, let me tell you, I know a thing or two about that, but it requires some tools that I don't think I'm able to show on Twitch right now. So instead, as Kuroi says, rather prefer on supporting your own goat and focus on just your one horsey, your goat. Now then, I think before I get a bit too carried away, I think I should return back and let Mr. Shanahan take over the stream. Now then, remember, whenever you think of a maid and you need to clean up some stuff, make sure you always vote for me. Or else. Why is it so quiet here? Why is it like, where'd the music go? What happened? While I was gone. Wait, where's the music? What happened? What happened while the maid was here? But yes, you are indeed correct, Wise. We got a new maid. Apparently, I don't know why, but apparently, her resume said that she's mental or something like that. She has mental issues. I'm not too sure. I didn't bother asking her, but I assume she'll be fine, right? Why did she turn the music off? I don't know why. She's always like that. She's always so dark and mysterious. I don't really understand it, but you know what? Let's get the races underway again. And let's see. And why is everybody shouting goat, goat, goat? Are you all voting for the goat, I assume? In that case, I'll put you guys down for it. Hard to fix. If you want to vote for the goat, I'll put you down for the goat. Dragons eats goats, dogs. I mean, I'm pretty sure a dragon could eat all of these things out here. Let's have a look and see. The voice change? Damn, what do you mean, Arsel? I don't know what you're talking about with the voice change. We just had a different person come in. I just had my maid come in and take over the stream for a little bit. But let's have a look and see. Now that we have everybody there. Also, Wise, I don't know if I saw your new bet, but let me know who you're betting on. I will say, there's a lot of people supporting the GOAT, so who knows, maybe with all this extra support for the GOAT, we're gonna see a new resurgence in the GOAT. Thank you for reminding me to drink water, Demon King, because I definitely need it after doing some stuff. Put some strain on my voice. Do I have the names? Okay, reset the names. Rooster, dog, big cat, fox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, pig, horse, goat. Yeah, it'd be really funny if half of the GOAT supporters disappear after the first round in a mysterious, tragic accident. We have a very random, mysterious blue screen of death, and the maid comes out once more and pays a visit to some of them. Not that the maid would do anything dangerous. I'm just saying, though. The maid has been known to clean up a lot more than just dishes. At least that is what she said when I hired her. I should also say thank you as well, by the way. Who was it? Nanara and Never Gonna Give You Up for those redeems for the act and the maid tips. Hopefully that was good enough for what you envisioned when you redeemed those. Now then, let us get the races underway. Like I said, there's going to be the community maps as well. Ooh, wait. I should probably do a double check and make sure that I'm doing maps that don't have 99% elimination rates. There we go. Why can we not? Why can't I do simulation rates? No? Why is it? Wait a minute. Am I doing something weird here? Am I doing something wrong here? What's happening? Did I not rig this in time or something? Oh, did I just not hit enough random races? Okay, there we go. So, let us move over onto the racetrack then. Once again, though, before we get this first race underway, let's have a look at our competitors and do the opening fanfare. So I asked for just a brief moment of silence while the fanfare going off. Alrighty then. Now that we've all paid our respects for this brilliant race that we're about to do, engaging in the brilliant sport of racing. And don't worry, I did get your bet, Shadow, of betting on the dragon. So, let us get this first race of the second circuit underway. On Kick Mouse's happy shining wonder. Who will be the happy one to win this race? We have the rat taking the right hand side of the lead there. I mean, on the left hand side we have the dog and the tiger, but they're both entering this big spinner here. It is still anybody's game though, as long as who comes out first. Let's have a look and see. They're all going around and around, and it looks like the tiger is already out there, as is the snake. It's a matter of who can make it out first. On the right hand side, everybody else is still spinning around and around. You can see Never Gonna Give You a shouting Tora Tora Tora, proving that the love for the dragon is strong, or the tiger is strong there, sorry. And thanks to that support from Never Gonna Give You Up, the tiger is out there first. Meanwhile, Demon King Ruzo is shouting out for the dragon. And will that work though? Let's see. The dragon is finally making it out there on that right hand side. Meanwhile, Zeria showing that he loves his Okshi. He loves his Okshi. How much does he love his Okshi though? Where is the Okshi? Let's see. Okshi is actually close up there, following in the heels of the tiger, the snake, and the pig in fourth place currently. Meanwhile, where is everybody that supported the goat? Kuroi is not salty. Hazmat as well as everybody else. So where is that goat? After having such a horrible performance in that first circuit, can the goat redeem themselves? Actually, speaking of the monkey, everybody point and laugh at the monkey. After having the brilliant performance in that first circuit, look at how the mighty have fallen. The monkey still stuck way back here. The monkey is having trouble even getting out of this pillar. Meanwhile, up in front here, the tiger is still dominating the track in front of everybody else, so making it past that spinner like it is nothing. Meanwhile, on the left-hand side there, who is that? The ox is still... Oh, the Oxy. Oh no, getting sent backwards. You hate to see it. You hate to see it, don't you, Zeria? The Oxy getting sent backwards. Finally getting pushed forward thanks to the horse there. Meanwhile, the tiger is still dead ahead in front of everybody else. And looks like Tiger is surely about to secure first place here. Finally, with what a statement. The tiger comes in first place there with the dog coming in slowly behind though for the second place with the snake. Will most likely get third place there. Finally, the goat as well. Narrowly missing the podium finish though. The goat is finally able to get their fourth place finish. The best result yet so far. Meanwhile, the rabbit coming in there for fifth. The dragon in sixth place. Seventh is the pig. Ox in eighth. Ninth place is the horse. And 10th place is the rat. Meanwhile, the rooster will not get any points. And the monkey. Oh my goodness. Can we all just stop? No matter who you vote for, if you support the tiger, the dog, the goat, the dragon, can we all just take a moment to laugh at the monkey? Getting set the wrong way even. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. The monkey will... I feel like the monkey is even going to DNF to the border. I don't even know if the monkey will finish in time. Look, the border is slowly creeping up on them. And the monkey is still way back here. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. And also, I feel like I don't know if I greeted you properly because I think that was when I saw organizing the maid to show up. But hello, Hazmat, and welcome. Thanks to your bonus support from the goat. I think the goat is now one of the most supported animals out here. The goat is the most supported with 4 people. And I think it is thanks to that extra bonus support that the goat has come in 4th place here. But right now, it is Tiger in first. The tiger was in first place, the dog in second place, the snake in third, the goat in fourth, the rabbit in fifth place, the dragon in sixth place, the pig in seventh, the ox in eighth, ninth place was the horse, and 10th place was the rat. The goat is indeed coming back though. This could be the circuit for the goat, where they bring things back. I mean, you saw how bad the monkey did after winning the first circuit, so maybe now the roles have been reversed. Maybe now it is the goat's time to shine. As we head over into the second race now. And yeah, the monkey was too busy monkeying around instead of actually finishing the race. And it is not over yet. There are still 7 more races after all, Demon King. Plenty of score to be had here. The high roller crank. Let's get it going. The second race. And they all go barreling down the middle there. The snake taking the leader. And already the rat falls off the side. That you hate to see it. The rat immediately doesn't even make it into the cannons. The rat falls off. Meanwhile, everybody else though, the snake taking the lead in the middle there with the tiger and the pig on the right hand side. The horse and the ox following close behind, and the dog. Meanwhile, the rooster, the monkey, and the goat and the monkey are still right there at the back. Meanwhile, the tiger and the pig are fighting for first place here as the pig is slowly overtaking the middle part there with the tiger close behind as they enter the next final. The horse though, close on the heels in third place, and the dragon as well. But there is a big blockade here. You have to work your way through those, and finally they do. Meanwhile, in the lead though is the horse and the dog. The tiger is also fighting for the lead though, but the dog is currently in first place. And everybody, it is a mad dash to the end though. The dog leading the right hand side with the dragon leading the left hand side. It is a mad dash with everybody neck and neck as they are approaching the next set of speed bumps. So the dog leading the right hand side with the dragon on the left hand side. Who is that in second place? So it is the horse in second place as they approach the final stretch here. All of these pillars. The dragon climbs over everybody else. It is blocks flying everywhere. Who is going to be the one to make it first? It looks like Ox could take the lead though, but there's one lost barrier. Who will be the one to come in first place? And it's going to be, who is that? The monkey comes in first place. From nowhere, the monkey comes in first place once again, saying, you know what, you laughed at me in the previous round. No, it is time for me to reclaim my throne. The monkey comes in first place, the snake in second place, the tiger in third place, the pig in fourth place, fifth place was the rooster, sixth place was the rabbit, the dragon in seventh place, eighth place was the goat, ninth was the horse, the dog in 10th place, and the ox, unfortunately, in 11th place, did not earn any points. Ox Bros. Unfortunately, Zeria, you are the only Ox Bro if I'm not mistaken here. You have nobody to blame but yourself. I will say, if you had stuck with the Tiger, your initial bet in that very, very first circuit, you would be doing a lot better right now. But again, points are points after all. As Kuroi said. Again, like, what did we say earlier? Consistency is key. As long as you keep yourself in a competitive position in that final race where you can earn 20 points, that could be the reversal that you need. Oh yeah, sure, right, there is Arthur too. A whole 2 people versus the battalion of Tiger Bros. Let me take some water. Thank you, Kuroi. My goodness, I'm getting very parched. And on a daily dose, your lactose intolerance, Jacob. Hopefully you don't shit the bed like your horse might do. Like the dog does. Coming in 10th place there. Let's see that. Let's head over into the next race then. Yeah, it's not about the money. It's all about who cares about the gift sub. At the end of the day, we're racing for something better than all that. We're racing for glory, for bragging rights. That is more important. So next up, Vibbler's speedy, lovely activity. And they were off. All approaching this final. Once again, oh, the Rabbit though. Rabbit brilliantly navigating through it. And it is everybody going down these pillars here though. Who is going to be the one to navigate through it all the best? Looks like Rabbit is the one in the lead on the left-hand side there, though. The Rabbit is in the lead with the Dragon taking the right-hand side. The Tiger close behind on the right-hand side. The Rooster and the Goat, though, are close on the heels of that Rabbit. Where is the Rat, though? You can see Mechanically shouting, the Rat Pack, Rat Pack, Rat Pack, go Rat Pack! The Rat is leading the pack over there of the Snake and the Horse, though, but they are still at the back, though. Meanwhile, speaking of the back, though, we have the Ox still right there. Oh no, there's a bit of a catastrophe here. Everybody is going the wrong way. A bit of a collision over there. Meanwhile, we have the Tiger and the Goat claiming their lead. The Goat takes a bit of a bounce, so what was that? The Goat takes a shortcut and goes straight down to the bottom here. Only the only one having a brilliant lead, though, the Goat. This could be the comeback that the Goats need. The Tiger, though, is still hot on the heels, but I think it is too little too late. The Goat has a brilliant lead in front of everybody else, so the Goat will secure first place with the Tiger, even though did have the lead, did not take that shortcut, and the Tiger comes in second place with the Dog in third place, the Snake in fourth place, fifth place for the Dragon, the sixth place is the Monkey, and the Horse comes in 7th, with the Ox in 8th, the Rabbit in 9th, the Rooster in 10th, and unfortunately the Pig and the Rat in 11 and 12. Tiger has a constant, like we said, it is all about consistency. The Tiger has yet to come in all. The Tiger has come in a podium position actually for the past 3 races, first, third, and second. But maybe thanks to this first place finish from the Goat, this could be the comeback. This could be the resurgence that the Goats need. You know, they call it the greatest of all time, and this could be the time for the Goat right now. So let us head over then into the 4th race, the halfway point. And yeah, you can at least have 1 race win, but why stop at 1 race win when you can have multiple race wins, Kuroi? You blame the fake Catmate for this. What did the fake Catmate do, Mechanicat? Let's have a look and see. Speaking of the 4th race, we have 420. It is not even 420, but you want to blaze? That would be your time. Oh wow. 420? What is that? Purple haze? Wow, this is definitely the map. Let's see though. When the Goat's out of luck, the Dragon's about to take the size. Well, let's have a look and see. Can the Dragons smoke everybody else here on this very, very thematic horse? As they all head off here. The Goat is currently in pole position, having that first place finish. The Goat as once again in the lead right here, leading the pack. Could the Goat carry that first place finish straight through to the end? The goat is in the leader. Everyone else with the rabbit right there at the back though. How will they handle the spinner though? Half of them get sent backwards. Let's see, the tiger, the rabbit, the horse, the monkey, and the dragon all get sent the wrong way. The tiger slowly creeping their way forward. The tiger navigates through everybody else, navigates through the chaos, and secures first place in front of everyone else though. But can the tiger keep it up though? The horse is still hot on the heels. The horse actually overtakes the tiger. Horse is currently in first place. Meanwhile, the rabbit is still at the back there. Who is that at the back? The pig, and once again, the ox is way stuck at the back. Meanwhile, the horse is still in the lead as they break through all of those barriers. But the tiger is still hot in the heels. The tiger actually overtakes the horse. It is a bit of a mad dash there. The tiger, the horse, the rat, and the rooster are all fighting for that first place with the dragon close behind though. The goat is also slowly but surely never out of the battle as the goat is slowly creeping up from behind as they all enter what appears to be the portal. And where do they go? Where are they? I'm actually lost now. Oh, there they are. The rat is now overtaking the lead though as they're all barreling down towards the end. It is a mad dash to the finish. The goat is currently in first place. Could this be the goat's second first place finish in a row? The goat does have a second first place finish in a row. The goat boys. It is the time of the goat. The goat is in first place. The horse is in second. The rabbit is in third. Dog secures fourth place. Dragon in fifth. Tiger in sixth place. Seventh place is the rat. Eighth place is the monkey. Ninth place is the ox. 10th place is the snake. That is the second first place finish for the goat. This could be the resurgence that the goats needed. Let's have a look and see though. Now that a real goat is here, we could win. Let's have a look and see. I'm sure all of the goat bros are very happy about that. Kuroi, Hazmat, Arsel. You love to see it. You love to see it. Back-to-back wins. What a statement by the goat. Proving that they are a goat after all. The unity that the goats have. Like I said, through thick and thin, the people that have been supporting the goat, they have been so vocal. They have been cheering for the goat so much. And thanks to that support, the goat said, you know what? I have to do it. I have to do it for those. I have to do it for the ones supporting me. That's why I say, if you want to win, you got to support your animal. You got to cheer for them. That's the only way. Donating bits does nothing. Cheering them and supporting them, that is how you win. Let us head over onto the next map then. And that goat do be pumping and jumping. Speaking of support though, you can see Demon King Russo has been constantly supporting the dragons, waiting fervently for the time that the dragons will make their time to shine. Could this be the one though? Will the goats pull a three-peat back-to-back first place finish? Or will somebody claim their stake to fame like the dragons? As we head onto the fifth race now. The goat is still indeed in pole position. And you can see the goat is once again leading the pack, possibly. Where is everyone else though? The goat. You can see the goat is there in front though, as is the tiger. Never ever wanting to give up that first place spot there. Tiger takes the lead though, and looks like everyone else though. Unfortunately, the goat, the dragon, and the monkey all get stopped by the spinner. That is horrible. You hate to see it. That could be a major tragedy for their run right now. But meanwhile, it is still currently the snake, the rat, and the tiger in the current pole positions. In those podium spots though, the snake and the rat take a bit of a bad bounce, and the tiger now takes the lead. As you can see, never going to give you up shouts. Tora, tora, tora! As the tiger makes their way forward. And fortunately though, that is not enough as the snake and the rat and everybody else is catching up to the tiger. It is not what you want to see. Meanwhile, the goat and the dragon are still slowly but surely making their way after trying to recover after that horrible start. And nobody has it worse, unfortunately, than the monkey that we are all laughing at. Meanwhile though, let's have a look and see up in front though, the pig unfortunately gets stuck in the middle. You hate to see it. You not want to get stuck in the middle there, as the tiger also gets stuck and is going around and around. Meanwhile, the horse, the snake, the dog, and the ox are all taking their way up to the top. Ox has a bit of a bounce here, unfortunately. And the horse and the dog are currently now in the lead as they are making their way towards that teleporter, as they get teleported right now to the end over there. And it is the horse who comes in first place with the dog in second place. The snake comes in third. The, what is it? Ox in fourth place. Fifth place is the rat. The goat in sixth place. The tiger finally comes in seventh place. And who's that? The rooster in eighth. Ninth place is the rabbit, and 10th place is the dragon. And who are we waiting for now? We're waiting for just the monkey. Speaking of Latanya, you can see the monkey coming there in 11th place. Latanya, actually, you missed it. I shall inform you. You actually came tied for first place in the first circuit, since the monkey had an astonishing stomp in the first circuit. But unfortunately, in the head-to-head, you did not win out. You unfortunately lost to N4. But seeing as you have joined for the second circuit, I have to unfortunately inform you that the monkey is not doing too hot in the second circuit of races here. As you can see here. In first place was the horse. Second place was the dog. Third place was the snake. Fourth place was the ox. You love to see that, don't you, Zeria? Next up we have the rat, the goat. Surprisingly enough, the goat was able to pull it back. Let's see. Next up we have the tiger, the rooster, the rabbit, and the dragon. Latanya, you're gonna be betting on the goat, joining the rest of the goat bros. I will say, the people that have been betting on the goat have been loving life, as the goat has had a brilliant run so far in the second circuit here. So you chose a brilliant person to put your bet on, Latanya. You can see Demon King Rooster still believes in the dragons and still thinks that they can make a comeback. So let us head over now into the next race. I will say it is very, very close. As we head over into the sixth race now, Twisted Freaky Adventure. And yeah, Latanya, I will say, did you not say that you wanted to switch away from that first person that you bet on in the first circuit because you didn't want to be with the normies? Right now, you're joining the normies yourself. Where? Oh, there we go. Alright. Ox will take it back and win. Well, we'll see. We'll see, Zeria. Yeah, there's a lot to take back. So you're going to put in the effort, though, if you want to have the Ox make a comeback. And Latanya, denouncing the goat, saying, no, I will not bet on the goat. Give me the pig instead. I don't know if the goat bros will take that too well. Denouncing their horsey right in front of everybody else, though. I think the goat bros are going to have your head on the stick for that. Hopefully you will not be regretting that choice. So let us get this next race underway. And also, you said, what is it? This song reminds you of Animutation. We drink Roosterland. This is, of course, nothing more than just a simple Eurobeat set. So, now that we have the horsey hand underway, let us get the next race going. Will the goats be able to maintain their lead right now? I will say, the goats are not doing as... How did the rooster die? How did the rooster just die? In the death log on the right-hand side, how did the rooster just die? Somebody please answer me. But right now, you can see why the goat brothers are so strong. Oh, I probably should not have spoken too soon. The goats, unfortunately, get sent the wrong way around with a bad bit of a run there. But right now, it is, once again, the monkey and the pig. It is the pig right now in the lead. Latanya, once again, she consulted the cards. The cards knew and the cards guided Latanya to pick the pig. And that is right now why the pig is out there in first place. Meanwhile, where is everybody else? So the rabbit up there in second place. The goat and who was at the snake fighting for third place. Where is everybody else? So you see, never gonna give up. They're still shouting, Tora, Tora, Tora. The tiger comes out of there and overtakes immediately the rat, the goat, and the dragon, thanks to the power of the Tora, Tora. Meanwhile, the pig is still up here in first place, but is having a bit of trouble on the spinner, allowing the monkey to catch up. But the pig is able to finally make it out of that spinner. The rabbit comes through, and everyone else is having some trouble here on the spinner. The tiger makes it out. The tiger is now in third place, though, but it is still the pig in pole position. The monkey slowly but surely catching up to them as the tiger comes through. Tiger overtakes the monkey as well now. The power of the Tora Tora. Can the tiger even overtake the pig? That is the question. The pig is spending some time now in the spinner. Can the tiger come out though? I have to work my way through it. It is the monkey though that could possibly overtake the pig though. As the monkey comes out of there, as does the pig. The monkey is now currently in first place. And it's just a short little spout to the end. It is the monkey who will reclaim their spot. Once again, that is another first place finish for the monkey. Do not count them out until the end. Meanwhile, where is the pig? The pig finally makes their way to second place. And it is going to be the rabbit who comes out in third and the tiger coming out in fourth place. Where is the rat? You can see Mechanic shouting, the rat pack, go. Where is the rat pack? The rat pack is still stuck in there. Fortunately, you have to make it out of there sooner rather than later. As the rabbit secures 3rd place, the tiger secures 4th, the dog secures 5th place, the dragon in 6th place, 7th place is the snake, 8th place is the horse. Here comes Zeria's ox. The ox coming in there for 9th place. Now it is just a fight for that one lone point, the goat and the rat. Who will be the one to secure that single point? You can see the goat finally. Kuroi is begging, the goat, please, 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 goat. Just a single point is all they ask for. That little bit of consistency, 1 point at least. There we have it. The monkey coming in 1st place. 2nd place was the pig. 3rd place was the rabbit. 4th place was the tiger. 5th place was the dog. 6th place was the dragon. 7th place was the snake. 8th place was the horse. 9th place was the ox. And 10th place was the goat. And the goat lives within Kuroi. Channel your inner goat. You can see Latanya was channeling her inner pig as well. Believe in the heart of the cards. Oink oink. And Zeria was saying, we got the points. Exactly. Every single point counts after all. So now we head over into the second last race. And the goat is always grinding in the points. Exactly. Every single point matters. And as Demon King says, there are still 2 more races after all. And I should remind you that final race is worth double points. So it is still anybody's game. As we head over into the penultimate race here. The mysterious racing adventure. You can see all the goat supporters out there. We are all goat. We're all goat. So, are the goats going to be able to make it through this race here for another brilliant finish? Let's have a look and see. And they are all off. You can see the goat barreling down straight to the end. That is what you like to see for the goat. The rat is close behind the rat pack. The rat pack is close behind the goat's heels, as is the dragon. Those are the only 3 taking the right-hand side. Meanwhile, on the left-hand side, we have the rooster, the snake, and the monkey leading that side. The tiger and the pig, unfortunately, way there at the back. After such a brilliant finish, having the 1st and 2nd place finish. They are now down, relegated to 11th and 12th. You hate to see it. Meanwhile, up here in the lead is the dragon. The dragon! That is why Demon King Ruza said never to count them out till the end, though. The dragon and the ox are right up there in 1st place, with the snake coming out there close behind there. But there's a bit of a collision here. Everybody's getting sent the wrong way. They're having some trouble. It is the snake and the monkey who finally make it forward, with the dragon, the rabbit, and the rooster following close behind, though. The monkey currently in 1st place, though, as they get the early cycle. Meanwhile, there's a big pack here, a cluster of the dragon, the rabbit, the rooster, and the snake. Meanwhile, the monkey is still in the lead, though, as they enter the next spinner. They're having some trouble there. Looks like the monkey is. Meanwhile, the dragon takes the right-hand side by themselves, as does the dog. And the rabbit is the first one out on that left-hand side, as is the monkey. That lead was thrown away. Looks like the dog is finally out there. The dragon is having some trouble, as is the tiger. The tiger making it up from the final place there, up until the lead there. Meanwhile, the monkey, let's have a look and see it. The monkey takes that teleporter, and they enter this final stretcher, but there are some blocks in the way. You can see the goat there screaming, go, go, goat, go, goat, go, goat. Right now, the snake finally makes their way forward, pushes past those blocks, and the snake is the 1st place finish, with the monkey securing. Oh, like everybody's mad dashing to the end there. The monkey secures 2nd place. The tiger secures 3rd place. The goat secures 4th place. The dog secures 5th place. Ox in 6th. The dragon in 7th place. 8th place was the rooster. 9th place was the rat. And 10th place was the pig. Another big finish from the monkey. 2nd place. I will say that was a good comeback from the tiger and the goat, securing 3rd and 4th place there. The snake was in 1st. Monkey in 2nd. Tiger in 3rd, goat in 4th, dog in 5th, ox in 6th, dragon in 7th, rooster 8th, 9th was rat, 10th was pig. Unfortunately, the rabbit and the horse did not earn any points. Now, we are entering the final race. I should remind you, this is worth double points. So coming in 1st place, if there was ever a time to come in 1st place, now is the time. Oh my goodness, Shadow. I know you're getting excited about the races, Shadow, but please do not try and take out a metal tray from the oven with bare hands. Let's have a look and see though. As we said, now is the time. So If there was ever a time to beg for your goat to do well, or for the dragon, now is the time. As we head into the final race. The big, hot concept. In fact, maybe, who knows, Shadow, maybe you touching that hot metal plate will give you a bit of a boost here in the big hot concept. It's thematic after all. So, let me also this final race, and you can see what better way than have this big golden chain here. After all, this could be for all the marbles. This could be the one to win. Let me also. This could be the map for the dragons. As we enter this final race, who will be the one? Take it all. And they're off now on this final race here. The one with double points. Who will be the one? Looks like Ox is leading the pack right now initially on the spiral. And let's have a look and see. Everybody else is also making their way down there to the bottom. The goat is also there. The rat is currently the highest looking one though. But you can see they are shouting, "Let's go, Rat Pack! Let's go, Rat Pack! Let's go, Rat Pack!" Will that work out for the Rat Pack? It is the eye of the tiger as they spin down this tornado-like thing. Will Zeria's love for his Okshi come out first? Who will be the first one out of this funnel? Let's have a look and wait in anticipation. Who will be the one to bravely go first? Could it be the Ox who jumps out there first as they go down? It looks like it could be the Ox. Zeria, this could be the Okshi. The Ox is the one pushing their way out first with the Rooster coming up close behind. The Goat though slowly making their forward in third place as they are approaching the speed boost there. Let's see, the Ox takes his teleporter, and the Ox with a brilliant boost down to the end there, as is the Rooster, as they are all making their way down across these funnels. Let's have a look and see, but the Rooster is now currently in first place as they all get sent forward. It is a daunting path to the end there. The Rooster currently in first place with the Ox in second place. The Tiger and the Dragon are neck and neck though. Tiger and Dragon both overtake the Ox. The Tiger and the Dragon are neck and neck, trying to catch up to that Rooster, trying to see if they can take away that first place finish, but the Ox is not giving up yet though. The Ox is still fighting for that second place finish. The Rooster take that early little bit of a cycle there. Let's see, everybody else is all neck and neck here for that second place finish. It is 4 people: the Dragon, the Ox, the Rat, and the who else is left there? The Dog. Meanwhile, the Rooster is currently still in first place finish. Can anybody catch up to that Rooster? Is there anybody who is going to be able to catch up to that Rooster in time though? The Dog, the Rat, the Dragon, they're all slowly but surely making their way forward. Where is the Tiger though? The Tiger and the Goat are way back here at the end though. There's still one last stretch though. But I don't think anybody is going to be able to catch up to this Rooster with that brilliant lead though. It is going to take a miracle for somebody to catch up in time. It is the Dog and the Pig though that are pushing their way forward. And who is that? The Ox though. The Ox is still in second place. Meanwhile though, the Rooster is approaching the end here, and the Rooster secures first place finish. The fat 20 points though. Although it looks like who comes up here next? It is going to be the Ox who comes in second place. The Dragon in third place. The Rat in fourth place. The Dog in fifth place. The Pig in sixth place. Seventh place is going to be the Goat. Whatever happened to the Tiger? The Tiger was doing so well, but unfortunately the Tiger is going to get 9th place, while the Rabbit secures 8th, and the Horse secures 10th place. Unfortunately, the Snake and the Monkey are going to come in 11th and 12th with 0 points. You're an Ox, so you root for the Ox? Well, I'm glad that you root for the Ox, Marakaron. Ox came in there for the second place finish. Maybe with that little bit of boosted support from Marakaron, Ox is able to secure second place. Also, welcome. Welcome, Moro. You may have come late, but the support for the Ox is appreciated nonetheless, I'm sure. I'm sure you're all wondering though, what does that mean for the scores now? And I will say this, no matter what happens at the end, no matter who won, I hope that you can all at least be proud of your Horsey. Proud at the result. As you can see, that the GOAT bros are saying at least the GOAT came in first place twice. I will say, looking at these scores, it was very close. And by the way, yes, Maracon, I'm glad that you noticed it is Chinese New Year themed marbles. And yeah, no matter who won, we can all agree that the monkeys dropped it in the second circuit. But let me pull up the score so you can all... And I will say, for at least if we're talking about the most improved, the GOAT is definitely the most improved. But the moment that we've all been wondering about, that we've all been waiting for. Starting from the bottom. I mean, it's understandable since she came in late. And only got to bet on the one race. But I will say, like I said, even though you only came to bet on the final race, at least be proud that you were able to bet on one that came in second place. It was, of course, none other than Marakoron, who came in with 18 points. That is still a respectable amount. Up next is Latanya, who decided to bet on the pig by herself and secured 20 points. Let me take a sip of water first before I carry on. Next up, tied with 27 points each, as they both bet on the Rat Pack. The Rat Mancers together, Canicat, and Red Robotic Man. After that, 37 points, a big jump, 10-point difference. Betting on the Rabbit, the talisman that granted Jackie Chan speed, but unfortunately could not grant him speed in these races. 37 points. Spike. Up next, after that, with 40 points, only a 3-point difference. They may have been backed by the king of jumping, but unfortunately, not the king of racing. 40 points each, betting on the Ox, Arthur, C7, and Zeria. Next up, with 47 points. 3 of them betting on the Dragon. Consider them the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. 1 hit each. Shadow, Regular Expression, and Demon King Ruzo, 47 points each. And you know what, Zeria? As long as you love your Okshi, that's all that matters. Next up, with the most amount of support ever, 4 people. Surely, with that much support, they were so close as well. 51 points, 4 more than the Dragons. They thought they would be the greatest of all time, but they were so close. How to Fix, Hazmat VT, Arsel, and Kuroi Salty, aka Kuroi is not salty. Next up, in third place, with 52 points by a 1-point difference. The only one. If he did better, he would have won it all. Your Daily Doge. Thank you for following as well, Pickle Dick. And yeah, no matter what, the GOAT did great, Hazmat. I'm sure you've all found some bonding in your fellow GOAT brethren. You are all GOATs to me, Hazmat. In fact, no. Even not just the people that betted on the GOAT. Everybody here is a GOAT to me, the greatest of all time. But when it comes to the winner, there are still 2 people left. Tied with 55 points. Only a 3-point difference. Never gonna give you up. And Nanara betting on the Tiger. Which means we once again have another race-off. And thankfully the monkey did not win. The monkey did not win. That was the tiger that won it for Never Gonna Give You Up and Nanara. So, there can of course only be one winner. Which means we're gonna have a race-off between Never Gonna Give You Up and Nanara. The first time ever that either of these two have made it to first place. We're gonna have a first-time winner here. Finally. We're not too sure just yet, Nanara. You still have one more person to conquer. Never Gonna Give You Up and Nanara head to head. Who will be the one to win it? If you drop to comment one more time. So let's see. You got personal beef with the Tigers too. Which the Tigers are too strong apparently. And yeah, the Tigers did not win a single... The Tigers did not win a single race except for one. But it's all thanks to the power of consistency. They had so many podium finishes. Goat may have won 2 races, but the Tigers were consistent. So... maybe 2, I guess. Let's see. After this race-off between Never Gonna Give You Up and Nanara, by the way, we'll do couple of view races as well. Where we can all put our money where our mouth is and see who among us are the fastest. Let me make sure I get the exact name right. The correct amount of A's. 4 A's. Oh. 4 letters. Alrighty. You and the Tigers were very consistent. That's true. The Dogs and the Tigers were very consistent. So, onto Rusty Remnant. Quite a lengthy map here. Plenty of time though. A lot of obstacles for either of them to mess up. Nanara and Never Gonna Give You Up. Who will be the better Tiger Bro between the two? Let's have a look and see. And they're both off. Looks like Never Gonna Give Up takes an early lead in the particular machine. As Never Gonna Give Up. Oh, Nanara tries to fight for it though. You respect all your competitors except for the monkeys. That's a good way to put it. Good way. Well, let's see. They both come out at around about the same time. Nanara takes the left-hand side. Never Gonna Give Up takes the right-hand side. Who will be the one to take the lead here as they both go their separate ways? It's pretty even right now. They're approaching the next converging point here. How will they handle this? Who will get stopped? Let's see. Nanara takes a bit of a hit though and gets stopped and is both joining. Never Gonna Give Up on the left-hand side though. That is going to be horrible though. There's still a lot of time though. There's still plenty of track left for Nanara to try and catch up. Let's see. Never Gonna Give Up still in the lead right now as they're approaching the next set of obstacles. How will Never Gonna Give Up handle them? Takes a bit of a bounce though and is getting stopped dead in the tracks. This could be a chance for Nanara. Nanara zooms past them and overtakes first place right now. It is never ever over until the end. You can see Nanara is currently in first place right now, but there is still a chance for Never Gonna Give Up to catch up. He will never give up. He will never let you down. And right now is having a bit of trouble here at the top. Nanara finally makes it out there at the top and Never Gonna Give Up close behind. Nanara takes the right hand side. Never Gonna Give Up follows on the right hand side. Nanara goes left. Never Gonna Give Up also joins on the left hand side though, trying to maybe get some slipstream going on. And yeah, once again woken up too late for marbles. Oh, I'm sorry, Kain. I apologize. You're just in time though to enjoy some viewer races. Maybe prove your speed there. Meanwhile though, Never Gonna Give Up has now overtaken Nanara. No, I spoke too soon. Nanara fights back. It is a neck-and-neck fight between these two. Never giving up. Both proving that they have the strength of a tiger. Never wanting to give up. Nanara takes the lead though, as Never Gonna Give Up is stuck in that spinning ball. Getting spun around and around. When will he come out? Nobody knows. Finally, he's having some troubles. This could be the chance for Nanara to make a huge breakaway. Finally, he makes it out of that bubble and makes his way forward. But it could be too little too late as Nanara is already approaching the next spinner here. How will Nanara approach the spinner without even a hesitant moment? Nanara goes through that spinner, no issues whatsoever. How will Nanara handle these spinners, these poppers though? Taking a bit of a bounce on each and every one of them though. That's not what you want to see as Never Gonna Give Up approaches the spinner. How will he handle it? Never Gonna Give Up takes a bit of a bad bounce though. It gets stuck behind the spinner. Oh no, you hate to see it. This could mean that Nanara is currently in the lead right now. Look at him weaving left and right, dodging through each of these pillars. Taking a bit of a bounce on some of them. But it looks like it's a little bit too late as you look at this big gap that Nanara is building up here. Never Gonna Give Up finally makes it out of that spinner, but is going at a snail's pace as they got blocked by some of those pillars. Meanwhile, Nanara is already up here on the final stretch. One more spinner is in the blocking the way, but there is still a chance. If Never Gonna Give You Up takes the right-hand path here with the speed boost, he could still bring it back up from nowhere. Let's have a watch and see as Never Gonna Give You Up goes around this corner here, dodging all of this masterfully. Let's see, will he take the right-hand path? No, he takes the left-hand path, meaning that Nanara, who made it past that spinner, but unfortunately did not pick up that speed boost, could be the winner in this showdown. And second time travel, let's go. Oh no, let's have a look and see. How Never Gonna Give You Up go past the spinner. He goes through it nicely when he takes a slight bounce though, but it could be too little, too late as Nanara approaches the last bit of speed bumps. And surely, it's all but over for Nanara as they slowly make their way. As expected, Nanara is the winner of the second circuit. Unfortunately, Never Gonna Give... What the heck? Never Gonna Give Up? Oh my goodness, Never Gonna Give You Up going for the Hail Mary. He says, I cannot live with this defeat. I cannot believe I didn't make it in time. So you know what? No, I will not even give you the satisfaction of beating me. I will take my life myself and dive into the abyss. It is Nanara who wins it. Congratulations to Nanara. If only that had worked somehow. That would have been a crazy play though by Never Gonna Give You Up. But now that we have that out of the way, we've had some races put up against each other. How about we head over and do some proper viewer races. No longer are we betting on horses based on the Chinese New Year calendar. It's time to put your money where your mouth is. Yes, it's time to put your money where your mouth is. All you have to do, type in !player. Prove. Do you have what it takes to beat everybody else here? No longer betting on somebody else to race for you. All you have to do is type in !player. You'll be entered. This. Let me also change the title so people don't accidentally come in here thinking that they can still get what's up. And let's see, maybe, who knows, maybe the Goat Bros can channel their inner goat. And can they channel that speed into themselves? And yeah, the Tiger finally bringing you your first from Nanara. That's all it took. All it took was the right horse for you to win. After all these months. Your ball is rigged in this? Oh, Shadow, let's have a look and see. I will say, I couldn't help but notice. Shadow is definitely the most kitted out racer we have here. And as Kine was saying, who is that burning marble in the middle? That is none other than Shadow High Lord. Who knows, maybe that could be the boost that Shadow needs. So, now that everybody's in here, let's get this race underway. This could also be a reverted showdown between Never Gonna Give You Up and Nanara. I'm sure Never Gonna Give You Up has a bit of a grudge now against Nanara. And Kuroi's Nostalgia is definitely in the pole position right now. So let's have a look if that will work out through all the way to the end. I'm not saying it's an aesthetics boost, but Shadow High Lord is out there right in front thanks to maybe being the coolest looking one. After all, whenever you look at who you want to race against, it's always the guy that looks the coolest that ends up winning, right? Let's see, Shadow High Lord takes the leading part on the right-hand side with Zeria close behind on the right. Meanwhile, I am taking the left-hand side with everybody else following close behind though. We have, big cluster over here. Hazmat, Spike, Mechanicat, Regular Expression, Never Gonna Give You Up, all taking the left-hand side. Kuroi, Assault. Oh no, Never Gonna Give You Up, unfortunately. once again, never gonna give up. Can't even bear to finish the race and decides, no, let me just fall off the side instead. Meanwhile, though, Zeria taking the middle path and it's taking the lead. Not only proving that he's not only the jump king, but he is also the racing king too. Let's have a look and see. But again, no, not all marbles have the faces, but Shadow's does. Speaking of Shadow, though, Shadow is now in the lead currently, but getting stopped by the spinner as Zeria comes up. And Zeria, what a brilliant, smooth pass through, not even getting affected at all by the spinner. Was the spinner even there for Zeria? Did he not even see it? He just barreled through it like it was nothing. Going through all of the spinners like nothing as well. And Regular Expression, unfortunately, falls off to the side. Hazmat takes a big bounce here, leaping all the way up here to second place with Nanara and Mechanicat, though. But Zeria, ooh, Zeria, that was close. You were bouncing on that side wall. And let's have a look and see. Hazmat also dangerously. Oh no, Hazmat unfortunately does not stick the landing. Goes a bit too fast and a bit too furious and falls off the side. Meanwhile, Shadow High Lord sticks it and is in second place with Nanara, Red White Man, Mechanicat, Bodega Rat, everybody else making these jumps, following up. But it is Zeria who comes in first place already with Kuroi coming up. Oh wait, no, Kuroi missed it as the spike. Everybody falls off the side right when it matters most. It is Shadow High Lord who comes in second place. Meanwhile, Nanara, Bodega Rat. Oh no, Bodega sneaks their way past. And it looks like Nanara is going to come in there for third place. Mechanicat moving forward. Bodega getting stuck. Bodega finally making past those pillars. Bodega will get fifth, but Mechanicat snatches away fourth place. Myself coming up here for sixth place. Red Robotic Man will most likely secure seventh. And meanwhile, Kine maybe right at the back, but at least all you have to do is finish. And you... Never mind. I spoke a bit too soon, Kine. I was going to say all you have to do is finish and you will earn points, but I guess I spoke a bit too soon. It is Zeria. Not only is he the jump king, but he is also the race king. Channeling his inner ox. Moving up there in first place. Shadow Highland in second. Oh, Shadow High Lord in second place, sorry. Nanara in third. Rip for all of those fallen comrades at DNF there. Sorry if that was a loud clap that you just heard. There was a mosquito flying around me. I just had to like give a quick clap. But let us enter onto the next. Wait, is this the same one? Oh my god! Wait, this is the exact same map that we just had for Never Gonna Give Up and Nanara. Hopefully this doesn't induce any PTSD for you two. But surely, I mean, you've won it once, Nanara. Maybe you can win again in the second time around. We're Never Gonna Give Up. Maybe this time you can do a little bit better. And we take a quick sip of water there before we start the next race. Alrighty, now that we have everybody in there, and just to confirm, we do have Never Gonna Give You Up and Nanara in here. This could be a showdown once more, the grudge match, running it back a second time around. Thank you as well, Kuroi, for reminding me about the water. I should point out as well, I didn't comment on it earlier, but the Kuroi is salty and the Kuroi is not salty. It's a funny alt name. Let's see, they are all off, and Never Gonna Give You Up is once again, maybe with a vengeance now, is trying to lead the pack there, but it is going to be Spike who comes out first. Actually, no, it is Red Robotic Man who comes out first in the lead, though. Spike taking the right-hand side there. Kuroi is not salty, though, taking the middle path, though. Path less traveled. There's a split path with everybody there. Never gonna Give You Up, once again, leading the back here with Mechanicat. Meanwhile, let's have a look and see. Spike and myself are leading the right and left-hand side there. Meanwhile, the lower paths, Kuroi is taking that middle path there. That could end up being the better path for them. Have a look and see as they're all converging to the bottom here. Spike, the racer himself, using that thrust master of his, taking the lead over there. Kuroi is not salty. The one who took the middle path there is leading the pack right now. Shadow High Lord and myself close behind. Kuroi making their way up to the top there. Having a little bit of trouble here at the top. Spike is the first one out of the top there with myself and Hazmat DT close behind. Never Gonna Give You Up is up there. Where is Nanara though? Nanara is having a little bit of trouble there. Finally makes it out of that corner, meaning that Never Gonna Give Up is currently in the lead. on that left-hand side though, with Spike and myself on the right-hand side. Currently, it is Spike still in the lead with myself. Emerging on the other side. A little bit of a cluster over here with the three of us, Spike, myself, and Hazmat. You know, on the left-hand side, we are never going to give up leading that side. Back there, we have Red Robotic Man bringing it up from the rear. I almost said it was Zeria, but I didn't look further enough. As they all get stuck in the spinner. This is where Never Gonna Give You Up struggled greatly. Let's see, it's all a matter of how well can you come up. And it is Shadow Highlord, who spends absolutely no time wasted in that spinner. Comes out immediately with Zeria coming up close behind in the second place, with myself in third, Spike coming out in fourth place. And once again, Never Gonna Give You Up, a victim to the spinner machine there, is right there at the back now. From first all the way to last, with Nanara overtaking him, as well as everybody else though. Shadow Highlord, unfortunately, you can see there at the bottom, is falling down. Got a bit too lost in the source of that spinner there, meaning that Zeria is up here in first place again. But I spoke a bit too soon, as Hazmat and myself, as well as Kuroi, are overtaking them. Everybody's getting stuck up here on the spinner right now. Never Gonna Give You Up though, making it out of there, as is Spike. Meanwhile, up there in first place, it is myself and Hazmat. Zeria and Kuroi lagging behind a little bit as we approach this next bat of poppers. Going up and down. Hazmat close on the heels of myself, pushing us over, and Hazmat actually almost overtakes over that little bump there. Kuroi and Zeria though, barreling their way forward, not getting hit by any of those. They could be narrowing the gap as we speak though. I take the right hand path though. You know what that means? That as does Kuroi and Zeria, meaning that Hazmat takes the slower path, while everybody else takes the speed boost right up to the end though. We will not have to worry about any spinner whatsoever. Myself, Zeria, and Kuroi take the right hand path, as does Nanara, and Never Gonna Give You Up. Hot on the heels. Never Gonna Give You Up has a mark against Nanara and wants to make sure that he beats Nanara. Meanwhile, Hazmat gets stuck by that spinner, unfortunately allowing Spike to overtake them on that bottom path. While I take the lead here. I swear it is not rigged. I swear it is not rigged that I am in first place right now, but Zeria and Kuroi are coming up close behind though, as they navigate through the poppers here. One last set of speed bumps. Let's have a look and see. Everybody else is coming up there. Hazmat brings up the rear, and I come in first place. I swear it's not rigged. Kuroi coming in for second place. Hazmat in third place. Spike in fourth. Once again, Nanara beating Never Gonna Give You Up for fifth place. Zeria in sixth. Never Gonna Give You Up coming in there for seventh place. Next up, we have Regular Expression and Kine, this time at least finishing the race. Regular Expression coming in eighth place. Ninth place is Kine. And whoa, Red Robotic Man trying to make a Hail Mary jump. Narrowly misses the finish line. Unfortunately, the Demon King Ruzo, who secures 10th place. And last but not least, we have Mechanicat, who will surely, slowly but surely, make their way for 11th place. And you say rigged, I swear it is not rigged. I just happen to be a good racer. And yeah, Red Robotic Man was losing in style. Listen, if he was going to come in last, at least he would make it look fancy. And it is, yeah, I will say, Kuroi and Hazmat, the Goat brothers. It is thanks to the Goat's divination bestowed upon them, that speed. And yeah, Mechanicat, his Clio is still requires a little bit more fixing and tuning up, I think. Yeah, and as Hazmat says, being third is a lot better than at least getting a DNF. And oh my goodness, Shadow has been, speaking of tuning their car, Shadow has even been adding some ball power-ups. So let's have a look and see how that will affect the next race on Alienated. Come on, just even look at that fancy little entrance that Shadow has. With a, what is this 4-leaf clover as well? What is this power? Are you asking for Lady Luck to be on your side or something, Shadow Highlord? Yeah, everybody's barreling their way in. Let me just take another sip of water. I will say, you're calling it a luck boost, Shadow Highlord. If I'm not mistaken, you might need the luck on this race, because this final bit of the race, there is a moving platform that shifts from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. You have to hope that you are lucky enough that the platform is underneath you when it matters most. That luck will do you nothing. You could be in first place the entire race, but if you mistime this final jump into that platform, you could lose it all. We've had many a people think that they would come in first place, only to lose it right at the very end when it mattered most. So who knows, maybe that 4-leaf clover will force the platform to move underneath you. Let's have a look and see. Does that 4-leaf clover actually make the platform move underneath you? I'd be amazed to see if that does actually do that. But let's have a look and see. Currently, Red Robotic Man and Shadow High Lord. Maybe it is the boost. Do we have to investigate Shadow High Lord for doping right now? As they barrel down there, but unfortunately they're getting sent the wrong way around. And it's Zeria and Red Robotic Man who are leading the left-hand side. Meanwhile, myself and Regular Expression are taking the right-hand side. But oh no, the aliens are zooming over and putting a little bit of a dent in Zeria and Red Robotic Man's tracks over there, sucking them up for a little bit there. Meanwhile, allowing Mechanicat to overtake them. Meanwhile, I myself am on the lead on the right-hand side with Never Gonna Give You Up, bringing it in from the back there. As well as Mechanicat is leading on the left-hand side there, with Zeria trying to recover from that little speed bump from the aliens. And I cannot help but, again, I may be in first place right now, but that is not because of any rigging or whatsoever. I promise. But let's see, Kuroi is trying to channel in that inner goat speed. How will that work out for Kuroi as they come up here into this field? Kuroi is barreling their way forward. Could possibly overtake Zeria here. Thanks to that goat speed. That goat speed is helping Kuroi overtake them. But you have to be careful. You don't want to go too fast and get too furious. Get abducted by the aliens there. Meanwhile, myself and Regular Expression are leading the packs on the left-hand side and the right-hand side. Split path. I take the left-hand side. Regular Expression takes the right-hand side. It is a matter of time now until we make it to the end there. Let's see, Shadow High Lord also joining them on the right-hand side. Meanwhile, everybody else on the left-hand side, Kine, Red Robotic Man, and Mechanicat joining the left side. So Kuroi, Zeria, Hazmat, and Never Gonna Give You Up though, bringing it in from the back though. But again, like I said, anybody up here in the front could DNF. So let's have a look and see. They may be at the back there, but they could just be biding their time. They could be waiting, trying to time it properly. As Regular Expression approaches on the right-hand side, and myself approach from the left-hand side. Who will be the one to secure a finish here? Mechanicat unfortunately falls off the side, gets abducted by the alien, and let's see, a Regular Expression. Regular Expression is lucky enough that does land in the platform. And let's see, Shadow High Lord, you do not make it. Unfortunately, it looks like you're not going to make it. Oh wait, no, it moves back just in time, allowing Shadow High Lord to secure second place. But I don't know if that was the luck for the 4-leaf clover, but that was very close that the platform just happened to move back in time. Unfortunately, Zeria, Red Robotic Man, and Kine, all of them fall off the side and do not make it, allowing Never Gonna Give You Up to secure third place. Hazmat somehow gets abducted by the alien and falls off the side as well. And again, we were laughing at Kuroi being right there at the back, but who knows? This could be the one. All you have to do, Kuroi, is get lucky. Make sure that that platform is underneath you. You may have been at the back the entire time, but if you just secure this one jump. And it is moving towards it. And Kuroi is, unfortunately, no, it moves back just as it lands there. And there's only a Regular Expression, Shadow High Lord, and Never Gonna Give You Up to secure any points or any finish at all. I guess you were channeling a bit too much speed and not enough luck. Let's have a look and see. I'm curious if that really was thanks to the 4-leaf clover, the luck that Shadow High Lord had the platform move just as they were happening to make it to the end there. And luck is overrated. Exactly, we don't care about luck, we only care about speed and skill and GOAT. Ooh, okay, hang on. This may or may not be the final race because the last time we were on Castle Siege, let's not forget that I got a blue screen of death. So I'm gonna have to prepare just in case something happens. Let's see. Can the Goat Bros maybe avenge themselves? Remember, the last time we were on here, the Goat was stuck going the wrong way the entire time. So hopefully, this time around, can you maybe avenge the Goat? If the Goat couldn't perform well, maybe you can. And also, I should point out, thank you as well for following Kuroi again on your other account, as well as Hellhound VT. Thank you both for the follow. Oh, okay, whoa. The frame started for just a little bit there while I was panning around. Let me go ahead and close Excel. Just in case we get another blue screen of death. I would hate to have another one. Only I can't follow it. I mean, you have to be careful now. If you follow me with 2 accounts, I'm going to get blamed for account botting. Thank you for reminding me as well to take water. Alrighty. Let's hope that we don't get a blue screen of death this time around. And let's see if we can actually make it to the end of the Castle Siege. Will that 4-leaf clover, will that luck help you again, Shadow High Lord? Let's have a look and see. Or will somebody else prove that they have better luck? I will say, before we had that blue screen of death earlier, the Ox was on the lead when we were doing this race. So maybe, who knows, Arthur or Zeria, the ones who were voting on the Ox, could be the one to lead this pack here. But right now it is Shadow High Lord who is leading the pack though. With the regular expression close behind, as is Hazmat and Red Rocket Man. Escadon is currently at the back. No, sorry, it's not Escadon. It is Zeria who's there at the back. This is not what you want to see. You're not even on the track yet, Zeria. Are you the GOAT of this round? Finally, Zeria makes it out though. And, oh no, Zeria is the GOAT of this round. Zeria is the GOAT of this round as he is moving backwards. Not even going the correct way. But right now, it is a regular expression out there in first place with Red Rocket Man in second. Kuroi having a bit of trouble there, getting hit by that boulder, as is Arthur. Everyone else can catch up there in time. Joe says you're using the phone app for marbles on stream. Wait, what? I didn't know you could even do that. I'm gonna have to, and I've been doing like marbles on stream for how long? I'm gonna have to have a look into that. Let's see. Shadow High Lord unfortunately is the one getting sent the wrong way right now. That is not the right way you want to go, Shadow High Lord. Allowing Zeria to overcatch. Escadon as well. What are you guys doing? You're going the wrong way. Meanwhile, Kuroi though is in the lead right now, overtaking Red Rocket Man and Regular Expression though. But they are under a bombardment, heavy bombardment from all of these boulders falling up and down. Red Rocket Man could look to overtake Kuroi right now. In fact, Red Rocket Man does overtake Kuroi. Meanwhile, Regular Expression is still there at the back. There's a big gap between Red Rocket Man, Kuroi, Regular, and everyone else though. We have Arthur up here in 4th place. Meanwhile, Hazmat over there in 5th with a very big gap between everybody here. Zeria clawing their way forward. Zeria, we were laughing at him for being right there at the back, but he's worked his way up to 7th place. Well, up until now, where he's essentially decided to take a bit of a park here. Meanwhile, up in front, Red Rocket Man. Red goes fast indeed. There's the reason why Ferraris are all painted red. I don't know if that is really the reason why, but red means fast after all. As Red Rocket Man approaches the final finish line over here. Almost getting taken out by those meteors. Red Rocket Man is your first place finish. Meanwhile, coming up next we have Kuroi in the 2nd place, but Arthur is not too far behind them. Kuroi is getting stuck behind all of these blocks, meaning Arthur can actually overtake them for 2nd place right now. You can see Kuroi finally making their way forward slowly but surely. This could mean that Hazmat and Never Gonna Give Up could overtake them anytime soon. You can see I apparently fall off the side. Zeria working their way up again, all the way up to 6th place, but will they be able to make it in time? Arthur already finishes in 2nd place. Never Gonna Give You Up and Kuroi, Never Gonna Give You Up overtakes. Oh no, yeah, Kuroi is all the way back now down to 5th place, meaning that Hazmat and Never Gonna Give You Up fighting for that 3rd place finish. It is going to be Hazmat that comes in 3rd place, Never Gonna Give You Up in 4th place. Kuroi coming up there in 5th place. And I think that is the, people are dying now to the zone. Yes, you can see the ever so slowly creeping wall of death there. Shadow High Lord, can you outrun this wall of death? You're going to switch to magic for next round. You're going to hope for some magic right now as that wall of death is slowly creeping up, and unfortunately you're not making it in time. Escadon is the next one up on the chopping block as that wall of death is moving faster and faster. Escadon is also out of there. That means that Red Rocket Man and Arthur and Hazmat are your top 3 finishes there. And thankfully, at least, there is a GOAT brother, Hazmat, up there in 1st place. At least we did have one GOAT brother. And oh goodness, Pixel's Death Alley. There's gonna be plenty of death in this one, as the name implies. Pixel's Death Alley It is nothing more than a simple straightaway with a whole lot of speed bumps and a whole lot of obstacles. Shadow High Lord, you said you're gonna include some magic this time around. Will that magic work out? What the heck? Some nice little books over there. Like, what is that? Harry Potter, the Harry Potter books? Ooh, what is that one? Marbles? What is this one? Ooh, some fancy little books. Do some reading. We'll be conjuring some spells to help you try and win this next race. We'll see if that helps or not. Because again, who cares about reading? When it comes to racing, all that matters is how fast you are. So vile witchery, we're gonna have to burn Shadow High Lord at the stake here for committing witchcraft in the sacred area of marbles. And the spells are freshly from the depths of hell. Ooh. Well, we are in the death alley, so let's hope that you don't. What is it? What is the Harry Potter spell? Avada Kedavra us all to death. We'll put any deaths on this racetrack. We'll put it on under your fault, Shadow High Lord. But without further ado, I think also we shall make this the final race of the day as well. Seeing as it's nearing 10 o'clock. This will be the final race of today. Thank you all for joining me as we enter this last race here. Oh, you got it just in time. Take the expression. And there they go. They're all off on Pixel's Death Alley. Who will die? Who will live? That is the question. Right now, it looks like Zeria is the one who comes out there first with Mechanicat also up there. And you can see Mechanicat is in the lead currently using that Clio. How will he make it through? Bashing his way forward, as does Zeria and myself. Everybody bashing their way forward. Never going to give up already. Dying, falling off the side there. You can see everybody barreling their way forward here, but you have to worry about those poppers that go up and down. It could be anybody's game. You can see I myself am making my way through it. Oh my goodness, I'm like barreling my way forward. Meanwhile, everybody else though is making their way forward with those speed boosts. Slowly getting stopped. Hazmat takes a bit of a bad bounce there. Spike also comes forward. You have to worry about all of these speed boosts. At the back here, we have Escadon, Mechanicat, and Kuroi getting stuck at the back. Come on, all you have to do is hit that next speed boost, and there they go. There they go forward. Spike currently in the lead, though. Spike, oh, very churches. We zoomed in on Spike as he was mid-air. Getting slowed down a bit now. Took a bad bounce against one of those pillars. Hazmat also takes a bit of a bad bounce. It is myself and Spike neck and neck as we are approaching the next speed boost here. You have to be very careful about how you hit those speed boosts. If you get hit by one of those pillars, like Mechanicat and Escadon, they go flying. Let's see, Spike approaching that speed boost, and there he goes, speeding past and getting some more and more speed though. Spike barreling his way through. It is the final stretch here with myself and Spike fighting for that first place finish. Meanwhile, everybody else is way back here. Hazmat coming up. Hazmat takes a bit of a bouncer, and Hazmat falls off the side, as does Shadow High Lord. They took that speed boost but got hit by one of those bumps. Red Buttock Man makes his way forward and makes it safely across. It is Spike and myself though. It is a showdown between the two of us, and it is myself who narrowly makes it ahead of Spike. Meanwhile, Kuroi and Regular Expression are fighting here, and Zeria is way at the back. All you have to do, Zeria, is go very, very slow and steady. You have to be very careful not to get hit by one of those poppers. And there he takes that speed boost going forward and makes it safely across that treacherous path. Red Robotic Man secures third place, and Kuroi coming in there for fourth place. Regular Expression will surely secure fifth place, and Zeria coming in there for sixth place. Slow and steady will win the race after all. You don't want to be like all those others that got sent into the stratosphere. There we have it. Again, another race. You know what? I feel like you guys are all going to say it's rigged, so we'll do one more race where I will not take part. And the magic backfired, yeah. Unfortunately, your spells were a little bit too wild. So for this will be the real final race, and maybe I switch to we'll do this race and then one more where I will not take part, because this race is a bit this buckshot here is no longer about how fast you are. It is all about how close you can get to the center. So even if you are the first one to hit this target, you have to be as close as you can to the center point here, the bullseye. So you may be the fastest around here, but how good is your aim? How true can you fly? That is the question. Let's see. Wait, who else has that? It looks like Hazmat as well. Hazmat is joining Shadow Highland in the customized marble here. Yeah, unfortunately, there aren't any aim boosts, only speed boosts, unfortunately. Shadow High Lord. Okay, wait, hang on. Wait, it is. Oh, it is 10 o'clock. Okay. Yeah, this will be the final one. This is for, I suppose you could say, for all the marbles. We've had enough races, but now we always have to return to good old FPS. Will this be an FPS, I wonder? Maybe a marble person... MPS, marble person shooter. You're getting a gnome to weigh you down. I mean, that is scientifically proven to work, right? If you have more mass... Oh, wait, what is it? Force is equal to mass times acceleration. So the more mass you have, the more impact you'll have, right? I forget. I'm an engineer, but I feel like I should know this. I've forgotten already. But let's have a look and see. Kind of. Oh, okay. You did retype it in with no space. So, who will be the one to get closest to the bullseye? Remember, it's not all about speed. Now, we had it last time around where Zeria was saying slow and steady wins the race. Take your time, make sure your aim is true, and shoot your shot. That is what it's all about in this race here on Buckshot. And there they go. Again, I am not in this race, so you can't accuse me of rigging it or anything here. Let's have a look and see. Right now it is Shadow High Lord and Zeria, Kine, and Regular Expression who are the ones leading the pack. Kine looks like he's going to be the first one who will be taking his shot. I'll have to keep an eye on Hazmat though, with that gnome on his head. Will that tactic of adding some extra mass work out for him or not? Let's have a look and see. Kine takes the right hand side, Hazmat takes the left hand side, as does Regular Expression and Spike. Everybody taking the left hand side except for Shadow High Lord and Kine. Meanwhile, Zeria and Red Rodman are still stuck at the back there. But again, it doesn't matter if they're at the back here. That could just mean they're waiting, biding their time, lining up their shot, if you will. Speaking of lining up their shots, Regular Expression is approaching. It looks like he'll be the first one to take his shot as he goes down this narrow path. Kine taking it also on the top side here. Looks like Kine could be the first one to take his shot. Barreling, very eager. His early shot, Kine. Let's see where he lands. He lands off the bullseye. But this happens, you can see. Regular Expression lands on the bullseye, as does Spike. Spike's actually a bit closer, you can see. Shadow High Lord, though, is currently the closest one. You can see in the top right hand side the leaderboard. And it is... Oh, wait, no. Red Body Man. The one who came in last. That is why we said it's not about speed. Slow and steady. Red Robotic Man came in last, but he took his time. He lined up his shot. He waited for everybody else. Saw their mistakes. He learned from them. And he went straight for the center. His aim was true. But let's have a look and see there. I think that'll be it for today, though, with that final proof of accuracy from Red Robotic Man. Okay. Oh, whoa, I still have this up. Pay no mind to that. That list. That was from the Friday stream where we did a very, very interesting karaoke, to say the least. If you were there, you would know, but if you know, you know. For example, performing brilliant songs such as Wet Ass Pussy or what's that one, Anaconda. And yeah, just imagine cutting over to that screen and you see song list, WAP, Anaconda. karaoke in quotes. I mean, it was song performance to say the least. Actually, in fact, if I'm not mistaken, I looked at the VOD of that on Twitch, and I'm pretty sure it worked. Nothing was muted, nothing was copyright, or at least part of the reading karaoke. Nothing was muted, nothing got DMCA'd, and especially if you've been paying attention to recent happenings on Twitch, where people are getting DMCA'd left and right for playing videos and stuff like that. I think that's the meta. To dramatically perform some songs, you can avoid copyright like that. And thank you for the bits, Jedi Lord. I'm glad that you enjoyed the stream. Hopefully, like I said, these are, of course, weekly. These happen every single Sunday. Sunday, the gambling streams. So if you enjoyed it today, you can always come by next week, same time, same place, for some more gambling. And who knows, maybe next time around, you can end up winning a gift sub of your own if you didn't come and win this week. I will say that before I end up here, thank you all for coming out today and indulging in these horse races. And congratulations as well to N4 as well as Nanara. I'll get in touch with you two to find out who you want those gift subs to. And thank you as well, Zeria, for the sub. That's not how it's supposed to work. I'm the one that gives gift subs out to you guys. You're not supposed to sub to me. That's wrong. But let's see. You hope you can make it again? I hope so too, Shadow High Lord. I hope as well that your hands are okay. You said you grabbed a hot plate from the oven. You're not too burned or something from that. Now I will say, I don't have a schedule out for the week coming up now, just yet. Other than, of course, the guaranteed Sunday stream of Marbles. But there may or may not be 1 or 2 races coming out. 1 or 2 streams this week where we may do some more puzzles. I don't want to give it away, but I've installed Minecraft. We might dabble in that sometime later this week. But if you want to know whenever that happens, feel free to follow me on Twitch and on Twitter, so you can be notified whenever I do go live with those streams. And also, while you're busy following me on socials and stuff like that, I implore you, if you haven't already, also go and subscribe on YouTube as well. I've been uploading some stuff there. And I hinted at this on Friday, but I've been working on a little bit of a shit post that I might upload sometime soon on YouTube. So if you want to see when that happens, also subscribe there. Thanks for streaming. No, thanks for coming out, Kine, even though you woke up late. Drink, of course. Always nice to have you around here. Now though, let's have a look and see who we can raid. Be old Twitch. Actually, I know who you can raid. Actually, I know who you can raid. They're actually having their debut stream today, and they're currently playing. I mean, we just had races now. What better way than to go from racing to the fastest thing there ever was? I'm not talking about The Flash. I'm not talking about me in the bedroom. I'm talking about Sonic Adventure 2. We're going to be raiding Ray Ravenstein. Ravenstein? He's having his debut stream today. So thank you once again, everybody. And Bodega as well for coming out today. Let's go ahead and say hello to Ray Ravenstein. I know for a fact none of you know who he is because he's just debuting today. So feel free to go ahead and follow him. Say hello. I'm glad somebody picked up on that, Azaria. So, thank you all, and I hope to see you all next time, whether it be sometime during the week for one of the other streams or for the next horse racing stream next Sunday. See you all next time. Bye-bye. Oh, and also, that's a raid message. Whoa. And if you have it, throw out the little waving emote. All right, let's go.